let me not step over Craig's introduction.
Now recording.
There we go. Yep, that's Craig. So he likes
Hi,
to announce
Craig.
himself. What was I saying? Craig always throws off my train of thought now. Sorry, that was Craig overstepping what you were saying. What was that?
Is that like I've not seen that before. Is that like a bot?
Yeah, so Craig, he just records. So we'll record like everyone and then sync it all up. You remember Craig?
I do, yeah, I've used him before. After you introduced me to Craig, I've used him on other things before.
Oh, okay.
So,
see that networking? We're introducing Craig to people, getting him opportunities. Hope you appreciate that, Craig.
I used him for a table read, a friend's script where we were all doing the voices and stuff, and Craig recorded it so we could listen to it back. So yeah, he's useful.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't forget we said that, Craig.
And by the way, I wanted to say you have an awesome voice for this kind of thing. It's like perfect for being in audio.
Thanks. People have said that. I don't know. I never know if people are just being nice or.
No, it's so smooth and like wow, it's so professional. Very nice.
Right. It's I've crafted it over a few decades and plus. So yeah, it's funny because I edit the podcast and do not like listening to the sound of my own voice, which I guess is a usual thing.
Yeah, universal.
Yeah.
But Bish, I've got you at like 200%, and you're still coming across too quiet.
Oh, okay. Let me just adjust it on my end. Yeah. Is that better? Or is that
that's much better. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm ready when you are, Tazziii.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you on the backup?
I should be.
Okay, that's right. It's just weird. It just doesn't always. I'm sure you're there. It just doesn't always show it.
Oh wait. Now I'm on.
Oh right. Okay.
I've clicked the link, but forgot to click join.
All right. If everyone's and no swearing as well, or as best as you can help it.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll be mindful of that.
Yeah. Cool. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mostly, sort of. All right. We'll warm up along the way. There we go. All right. We'll get started in 3, 2. Hello and welcome to the Story X. Sorry. That didn't feel good. I don't know why. I just didn't feel it was the right words, but I just didn't felt a bit off. I think it's just must be heat. Let me try that again. So we will go and we're in the 200s. All right. Yeah, new season. It's just us, but I'm sure people will come later.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone is ready. Craig is ready. We will go in 3, 2. Hello and welcome to Story X Story, the podcast by my Manga that dives deep into stories across pop culture, plus gives you advice on creating your own. It's episode 203. It's a new season, and I'm your co-host, Nigel.
I am Tazziii, content creator and co-host.
And we're back for season 7. Too many S's. It's, just too close to the fire, two of those S's. What was I trying to say? Blah, blah, blah. All right, there we go. That's how you know it's a new season. Did you watch the bloopers or listen to the bloopers episode?
No, I haven't. Normally I'm like really on it, but yeah.
There's a lot in there. Cool. All right, I'll just pick that up. Yeah, we're back for a new season. It's season 7. Hello and welcome to Story X Story, the podcast by my Manga that dives deep into pop. Just did this. How could I have messed up? Okay, let's try that again. It's episode I was going to say 100. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, we've done that milestone.
I don't know why. I'm literally looking at a number and I'm just going to go with 100. I started making the mouth movements of one. Anyway, it's episode 230. There's a 1 in there. That's what it was. There's a 1 and that threw me off. Anyway. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I just not update the notes? I might not have updated the notes. Didn't copy them over from. Okay, wait. Probably should have done that in the last 10 minutes.
I live in an area with a lot of dogs, basically. So, and I also have a dog. So I apologize.
Free-range dogs, or you like dog gangs, or people.
No.
I'm just imagining like just a gang of dogs that just like come and bully everyone.
Oh no! Just people let the dogs out in the garden, and like, some of the dogs are like my dogs. They're quite high strung, so like anything just sets them off.
Right.
So, as I say, I'm going to apologize in advance if like something happens and my dog decides to bark.
Okay, no problem. That's what editing is for. We'll cut that out. At MyMatter.tv on Instagram and TikTok, and at MyMatter.com on Blue Sky, or at Life of a W Gamer on Instagram and TikTok, at Tazziii everywhere else, including at Tazziii.bsky.social. I don't know where the extra C came from, but
Nice. How do you prefer? I don't know what happened there. The words just didn't come out right.
let me touch wood. I've never actually had conflu. I don't.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Wait, you've never had conflu?
No, and I think it's because
I don't think
just
I've had flu at all, actually. But
I just think I like rush through at top speed, not really getting to talk to anyone.
Can't catch you.
Not really breathing very much.
You have to stop for it to get you.
Not breathing much because I'm just panicking.
No, I'm okay a bit coughing, but that was why, because that's not happened before. As even when I had COVID, that was 2 days, then back at it. This was in bed for a good few days. I'm okay now. Just I don't know. Actually, it's just weird. I don't like canceling. I had to cancel a flight, which is just like.
That's one of the worst. I have never had to cancel a flight, and it's one of my like worst mundane fears, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like outside of like catastrophic fears, it's like canceling a flight. That's such a big thing.
Yeah. I didn't even cancel the EasyJet. I just didn't turn up.
Yeah.
They left me stranded in Netherlands, so I don't care about them. British Airways, I actually got like £20 back, which was more than I was expecting. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I guess there's that. But I just feel like now, because not the worst thing, because like physically was fairly bad, but just it's frustrating, and additional frustration feeling like a week behind, because I was like, I came into this year, I want to make sure I get everything sort of in place and feel like I'm like on top of things, and I lose a week and I'm like, that's really annoying, because now I just feel like I'm behind, but which I'm sure is not actually true, but yeah. And looking forward to hearing more. So subscribers, nope, that's not the sentence. Listeners, try that again. Send people our way for consideration. You can email us, Studio77. Nope, that is not the. What am I doing? Mixing up emails here. Let's restart that. You can email us. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey yo.
Ooh, hey.
Sorry about the delay.
That's all right. I was in my office anyway, so good.
I was like, I've got plenty of time when I finished my dinner, and then proceeded to like zone out. And then I looked at my watch and I was like, oh, that plenty of time has run out.
Listen, I've been saying it for years. Time is speeding up 100%. Speeding up.
I just find...
You know they always say like every year we lose a few, like we shave like a couple seconds off. It's more than that, you know.
Minutes.
It's more than that.
Minutes.
It's 100%.
Yeah, I generally just have a very warped perception of time. So
oh, there was way more time back in the day. Way more time for everything. Now there's no time for nothing.
Sounds like a conspiracy.
It's real.
They're taking the time. Someone has a time machine. They're taking
it's
it.
real. It's real.
Technically,
They're
we
shaving
measure
like
time wrong anyway.
tenths of a second each year, but it all adds up. All adds up. 20 years ago, that was a lot, you know.
Technically, we measure time wrong anyway, so.
There you go.
I've heard
I mean, half the world don't even follow the same calendar as each other.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is time?
Efficiency, we like it.
Yeah.
But now it leaves me scared of the next one.
Oh yeah, prepare yourself for that. Yeah.
What's gonna go wrong?
That is
Slash how long we're gonna talk for.
Yeah. As a Pandora's box of an episode. That is.
So this is our this is our spoiler-free discussion. So this is a chance for us to have a spoiler-free discussion about what stories everyone has been reading, watching, or playing. And we like to start with our I was about to say desk.
Oh, actually, I'm going to get a refill because actually, when I tried to do my camera, I knocked over my bottle and half of my desk is actually damp. So I'm just going to do a quick refill. So
you need to get a sippy cup.
Yeah. Because I remember you saying it, and at the time I was like, that's some Tazziii stuff. I don't, nothing impacts, nothing impacts me. Now I understand. I had to, because I watched the first episode, I think the first two, but like I said, because I've been ill, so I was going to watch it, but I was like, actually, no, I'm not in. So, by the way, this is a very good show. It's a very good show. This is not me on the quality of the show, but you just feel the way the fights are choreographed. Like, just think like John Wick. Not John Wick. Matt Damon. This is gonna bug me now. Look, now I have to look it up. Jason Bourne. Before it gets to Google. Yeah, so think like Jason Bourne, like that kind of close, like the shots, like track the hits, but just with lots of gore. And the way they're so well done. Like there's a guy in there who is one of the main protagonists who you follow. He gets himself in some situations, and like the way the fights are so bloody, and you're like, dude, you're not gonna make, like, you need to stop putting yourselves in this situation because one of these days you're not gonna make this. It just feels so real. Okay, I think we are just about ready.
Do I mention?
Yeah.
Oh, Tazzie's got a list.
No, I just ignore me.
Okay.
I'm just doing the usual.
Okay, decisions. Okay.
Did I mention Dragon Goes house hunting last time?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Don't recognize that.
Nigel, I have a quick question.
Yep.
Did I mention, if you can remember, the anime gamers on the last episode?
It does ring a bell because you thought it was going to be like a background thing, and it turned out it's actually better than you thought.
Okay,
there you go.
cool. Yeah. Trying to figure out which anime I should mention. I've come up with a new thing of just mentioning them once I've finished them or finished the season.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Why did I put Umbrella Academy? It was season 4, the latest one.
Yeah.
Because I just realized I put 2 and I meant the latest one. Why did I do that?
I was thinking, I was like, I'm sure you've seen 2, but
I don't even know why I did
you're
that.
not behind on stuff, so. I was like, I'm sure you spoke about 2 before.
Yeah. Because I was just looking at yours. I was like, wait a minute. I'm sure I watched the last season. How can you be 2 seasons ahead?
Why did you think there was only 2 seasons of Umbrella Academy?
I'm not sure because I literally wrote this out, so I don't even know what happened when I'd write season 2 when I know full well it was the last one. But
how many seasons are there? Umbrella?
It is 4. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I haven't seen the last one.
So yeah,
it's like a short. If you've seen the last one, because it finishes.
Yeah.
Like it genuinely finishes.
There's no coming back from that.
I mean, I've even started reading more because I'm realizing how much I'm missing out on by not reading any manga. Or like not reading much manga. So I've like really got into reading more. You can thank Apothecary Diaries for that. I did not get enough of it. I'm like when season 1 finished, I was like, I need more. So I was like, let me just start reading the manga from the beginning because I can always enjoy that story again.
Yeah.
So that got me. I was like, oh yeah, started to just read some bits. Yeah.
No, that's a good point though. It's about
really
just space then becomes the issue.
This is why I like the library. My new thing is getting the
the actual library.
yeah.
Is that some new app or something?
I've been listening to an audiobook, A Game of Fate, which is book 2 of the Hades Persephone saga by Scarlett St. Clair, which is interesting because I listened to the first one and I was like, it was like a 3 out of 5. Whereas this one, I'm giving more of a 4 out of 5. And this one is the first one is from Persephone's point of view. And the second one is from Hades' point of view. And it's about them falling in love, I guess. Just like
whatever,
whatever you call that, yeah.
So we're watching Daredevil. Who got stuff to say?
Yeah, that show is interesting. The problem I had with it is like I have seen some of the original show, but I never finished it, and I feel like that is the worst position to be in because the new show wants you to either know everything or come in completely blank.
Where did you get to on the original?
I want to say like halfway through.
So season 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna save what I'm gonna say. But yeah, no, that's not a good place. I mean, in the middle of things is never a good place, but particularly that's not a good place because season 2 wasn't necessarily great. But I'll say what I'm gonna say when we get to it. Been watching and finished Daredevil Born Again, which I could do a whole episode on this. So this is one of the very, very few bits of like media, television, film that I had expectations on because I've said it before, I'll say it again. The Netflix Daredevil season 3 is the best Marvel series, bar none, in my estimation. And that meant I had expectations and I was worried that basically I was worried that Disney would mess it up, and apparently they were on track to do that. So I didn't realize at the time, but this is a series that was essentially not completely rewritten, but largely rewritten because people weren't happy with the direction. And what has come out is I was happy with it. I think watching the first episode, which is one of the whatever the opposite of casualties is, one of the beneficiaries of the rewrite, very gripping episode. And after watching the first episode, I was like, phew. I was literally like, phew, they haven't messed it up. And then it sort of progressed. I enjoyed it. But getting to episode 7, I can kind of see where the rewrites happened.
I've been watching Sakamoto Days. I've watched up to episode 10 and then I was waiting for the next episode to come out, which I think is the last episode of the season, episode 11. So I need to watch that, but it's really good. I really like it.
Glad to hear that because the manga's really good.
I might have to put it on my manga read list because it's definitely a story I could follow again. I mean, it's just the vibe. He's so funny. It's the fact that he's just like this super chill, quiet guy as well. And then he's just still got it.
Yeah. Not missed a step.
Yeah. And the wife has got to be one of my favorites. Yeah. I mean, I just go watch it. I don't want to say anything about it. You just got to go watch it. And then I don't know if I said this before, so I'm just going to put it in here because I feel like I haven't actually spoke about all the isekais I watched for a while. And so I watched My Next Life as a Villainess All Routes Lead to Doom. So I've watched the 2 seasons that are out of that. And I like it. Oh
wait, that's all one title. Sorry.
Yes,
just realizing I thought there was a comma in there. That is a colon, not a comma. Cool. We've got a segment where so Tazziii will lead on a segment about other stories that we're enjoying or not enjoying, depending on where you want to go. But if you've got a handful of things, you can fill in that segment and then just talk about stuff. Oh, what was that?
I was going to say, did I put something on that more of a like thinking out loud for
Oh right.
Sorry. I'm just like, I think I put something. No, yeah, cool. Thank you.
All right.
Did you record an episode earlier as well?
Yeah, because we do two. We typically do like an interview / discussion, and then the deep dive.
Right.
Yeah, but it's weird because this will come out first.
Got you. Yeah,
but we do the other one first, just because the other one, the interviews tend to be more easy to time box, essentially. Whereas these ones, we aim for a time box. It allows us to, if people get into it a bit more space.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it mostly you and Taz, or
yeah,
like,
essentially,
how big is the team?
Yeah, like the bit, like officially the business is me, so I'm the responsible.
Yeah, because
one in
that's a
terms
lot.
of,
That's a lot. That's a lot on your shoulders, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing though. You got strong shoulders from all the rock climbing I saw you do. So you should be.
Hi, Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry, cool. There we go. Got it right.
Yeah.
Cool. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Cool. Yeah, we're surviving. It's
Honestly,
a hot day.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's good.
I think that was supposed to be my answer as well.
we're all just surviving. I say surviving. I said this earlier in the earlier recording. Kind of feels like I don't know. It feels in some ways it feels good, but then it's the usual thing of like I wanted to be in a better position by this point in the year. So trying to get some perspective on that, some internal perspective on that. But no, it's been good. We did we got a new comic, so I did that, and then
nice.
Yeah, and then we went to. Because we did do like a gamer campaign, so we went to Wakefield. We took some photos up north, so to speak, of people there, as well as London.
I think I'm in the same position of you. Like I'd have liked to be in a better position by this time this year, at least with comics, and it just hasn't. But I'm getting back into it. It's like the momentum's coming back slowly now that I'm like settled at work and like generally better things are happening and stuff. So.
Because the thing I intellectually understand is like you want to keep doing this thing. So to keep doing this thing, you have to be in a good place, good position to continue doing it. So it doesn't help if you're not, and then you can't do the thing. So
exactly, it's like if there's no you, then there's no work, right? So
then nothing happens.
If you're not working, you can't pay to take care of yourself. So it's like a bit of a double edge, but I think I know for me, I always balance my time in favor of work, and it's very easy to because you spend the week doing it. Do you know what I mean? But I did make that decision, and it's working really well in my favor so far.
And like that's not even the first Nazi vegan donut place.
That just doesn't seem like two things that should align.
I know.
Nazism and veganism. Vegan is literally about not doing harm.
I know. But yeah, we had
not on brand.
A vegan donut place
people
that was run by Nazis, and it turned out another bakery that was well loved by people were also run by neo-Nazis. So
okay, I didn't know there was that kind of connection.
Neither did I. It Leeds is a strange place. It's a great place, but it is a strange place.
Yeah. Okay, I learned something. I learned something about Nazis and donuts. Basically, I'm just trying to get on lists for premieres, so we can at least be invited to things and get on that circuit.
I go to quite a lot of those things, but I mostly get invited.
But you make films.
Yeah.
How do we as non-filmmakers go on?
But it's so
I'm also
random.
in film.
There you go.
Not as big though.
You're of course. You're both in films.
I'm so insignificant in films that like I'm like below the animals, so it's fine.
But it's real random. The ones obviously I get invited to the horror ones, but then every now and again, like I got invited to that Freaky Friday one last week.
Freakier Friday.
Yeah, Freakier Friday, and it was like you get to talk to the cast as well. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. It was sad. Because, Jamie Lee Curtis was there, and Lindsay Lohan, and his name Manny Jacinto, that guy. So I could have spoken to them, and then random things like F1 and
I really want to see F1. I really want to see Freaky Friday.
F1 is very, very good.
I loved it. I loved F1.
Yeah. Have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah. So, similar kind of vibes,
It's,
like, you know, adrenaline, testosterone.
It is, yeah. But I would say, I will argue Top Gun Maverick, I think, is one of the best sequels.
Yeah.
Full stop. I was genuinely blown away. F1 is different. I feel F1 is more, I got more, I don't know, I always see things like entrepreneurial lens and stuff. There's a lot of life lessons. And I like how Brad Pitt is taken to being the older character. Now it feels like he's, in that sense, aging gracefully versus, as much as I hate to say it, Will Smith, who's not aging gracefully.
The guy's getting embarrassing, man.
Yeah, he's not the Fresh Prince anymore.
He's the stale prince now.
Yeah.
Whenever someone says Neopets, I'm like, oh my god, yes, come on.
Absolutely. And what's so cool is they've been doing this whole thing trying to revive the brand. I don't know if you've seen that on like social media and stuff. I'm like, okay, Neopets. I saw they were actually at New York Comic Con in 2022, and I was surprised to see them. I was like, what? Y'all out here? What are y'all doing?
Do you know about there's like a group that have made like the original, like remade the original Neopets site?
Oh wow, I would love to find that because I'm not a fan of the changes.
I will send you. I will send you the details after the podcast. But
thank you so much.
Having a little like moment. I feel like people that were on Neopets, like it's just a very specific like experience that we had, because I also like I learned all like HTML on there. I learned how to draw because they had the little like how to so much. That was like peak educational content.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Hey, I got my first publication credit ever because a poem I wrote got accepted in the random contest. So it's like, you know, that it's stuff like that that's so cool. I was in the Neopian Times for a comic I made, like that kind of stuff. It was such a unique community and world, and just a great gateway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my internet just completely went down. But yeah, just don't mind me. You continue.
We were just gushing over Neopets anyway.
Okay.
We got a bit sidetracked.
That's cool. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'll just revert back to the background. Record in FLAC. Recording directly to FLAC will make your audio almost identical to recording people individually. That sentence doesn't make sense. Recording directly to FLAC will make your audio almost identical to recording people individually. Why doesn't that sentence make sense to me? Isn't that what it already does?
That was what it was doing anyway.
Yeah. Oh, your server doesn't have
the
FLAC
no, I think what it's saying is because FLAC is a lossless audio form, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if when you record in FLAC, it isn't recording on separate audio tracks, but is comparable to
if you
were
right.
Because it probably I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I can't do it anyway.
I don't know. That's as the only way I can see it making sense is that it doesn't then record on individual tracks. Is like, I don't know.
Right.
It is a silly sentence. I'm trying to justify it. It's a silly sentence.
That's a weird one.
Cool. Hello, Craig.
Oh yes, of course. You met before.
I don't know. I don't think you used him last time, did you?
Yeah. We've used them been using them for a while. I'm sure. Yeah, you've been on when we've used it because we've used them for so long.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's just you've probably not heard us complain about Craig because I think the last time you were on, he was working pretty well. So I think that might have been it.
I mean, it's been a while since I used it anyway.
Yeah.
Most of the shows that I was doing now, they have like the equipment there. So
okay.
I can just bring like my USB and just connect and everything.
That's handy.
Good. Yeah.
I like it when the responsibility is in someone else's hands.
Yeah. It's like less stress for me. I just want to be there, play the music.
Yeah, then you can actually like focus on the bit that you enjoy doing rather than arranging like all like sorting out all the tech itself.
Yeah, there's still some times where I have to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, check some stuff if if it's working, and I'm just like get the tech people to help out as well, and I'm just like, please make it work. I don't want anything to mess up.
Yeah, we'd love to know if sorry. Sorry about that.
Were you at Comic-Con, Taz? Is it Tazziii or Taz? How best?
Tazziii.
Tazziii.
But you can call me Taz for short.
Okay. Were you at Comic-Con as well? Maybe I've met you.
Yes, I was at Comic-Con as well. I didn't spend that much time at the stand.
I was at the table, so I was at my table, so I actually don't think I
Yeah.
I can walk around unless maybe you've like walked past.
Maybe, yeah.
Have you been to MCM at Wes? Is it Wes? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Wes is fine. Yeah.
Wes is okay. Have you been to MCM yet?
MCM, what's?
The Comic Con in Excel. You know,
I've done it. We were there actually. When we was promoting one of our films. Well, promoting the studio. That happened like quite a while ago actually. And then I've been with my nephew, you know, just as a fan, spectator on that. But I have not. I never know when it is. Like I keep saying, I want to try and go this year. I want to try this year. Maybe I'll go. Because it happens twice a year, right, or 3 times?
Yeah, last weekend of May and last weekend of October.
You know, you can probably get a free ticket as well, because
oh, really?
Yeah, because you can go as industry or as like a goes like influencer.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you don't have to like display it at all, unless I'm saying that as like, you know, you don't have to admit to people that you are, but you can go like as industry. I'm guessing that maybe that's how you guys go as well. You said you had a stand, but the way I went when I didn't have a table is like as a creator essentially. So you could apply as a creator and you get a free ticket. All you have to do is just show, oh, I just have my socials and stuff, and
I might do it. I might try and do this year. The end of May, you say, yeah?
yeah. So end of May and October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I think May one is more busy, but October is like more crazy costumes wise because it's obviously like close to Halloween. So we'll prepare.
I'll never go in a costume. I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, but you can look at
or encourage.
If you had to.
I mean, funny enough, I went to like so my background is like a Caribbean, and we went to like a soca party it was a festival they had one in Ibiza once, and they had the one last year in Malta, and the themes, like there's always theme nights like fancy dress. So there was a cowboy night, there was like wear your best trainers or something, and then there was one there come in dressed as your favorite childhood toy. So I went as a Jedi, and I had a lightsaber and everything, and it was pretty cool actually. That was quite fun.
That's really cool. That's a really good theme, like your favorite childhood toy.
Yeah, there were some people that came in as like, some people came as like Dragon Ball characters. One guy, like he came in as Master Roshi. I was like, oh, this is. I wish I'd like change my costume, but then, you know, he had a bald head. I don't, so like it. But yeah, it was fun.
Work around what you've already got.
Yeah, there was girls coming as Mario and Luigi, and you know, like it was a lot of fun.
Because I remember what convention I first ever cosplayed at. It was MCM Comic Con Expo when the Merlin cast came to visit, and that was actually 2009. And in 2009, oh, hello,
Hello.
I left.
Hello.
Did I leave? Am I back?
We can hear you.
No, I'm back. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I just had a total fail. Anyway.
I now trusty and reliable Craig. That's good. All right, let me move. Yeah. He'll enjoy that.
My voice will sound perfect.
Yeah, balance out the years of abuse that we gave him. Cool. All right.
Hey, we've since like adjusted as his
Oh yeah, no,
performance
we're converted. we all love Craig. Who doesn't love Craig? Still no AI Craig.
It's like everything else is AI except the thing that we really want to be AI.
yeah, actually could be useful.
Is Craig a beaver?
What do you think? Do you say
Oh, no,
beaver?
he's there. I thought he was a beaver, but it's a mic in front of his face.
Apparently he's an otter.
Oh, no.
Because I thought bear.
Nah, that's not an otter. You can't kid me.
Wait, what do otters look like?
Otters, their eyes are like further on the side of their head, because they're prey.
Yeah.
Whereas the reason you thought it was a bear is because the eyes are forward.
Yes. Yeah, that's not very ottery.
It's a drawing.
But it matters. We must know. Someone drew something and they had something in their head. They were going for something.
Pretty sure it's an otter. I think on their like info.
I think that's what I thought. We may have had this conversation before.
Yeah, I feel like we had the conversation because I was like wondering what creature, and I was like, wait, it's an otter. I love otters.
So let me tell you, this, when we did our thing, me and H at the trampoline just to get some of the group together.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, is Tazzii's coming? Is all Shania? I was like, no, because it's not. I didn't want to. It was like, it's not a massive thing, and it's more for some of the others as well. And then I was like, oh yeah, because I realized what you mean, because I understand as well, because in terms of like hospitality and stuff, because I can't do it. Not that I can't do it, but I was like, so then because I got some bits and some snacks and stuff, and I started, I do the thing I do, I was like, started putting stuff out, and I just got distracted and all of that. So I said to people, because it's like Alex S and Natisha, so there's some other like organizations. So well, interesting read might want to do some comic-y thing, which is cool. But anyway, so I just got the baz like, guys, because a lot of them had been to events. Like usually I don't do this, so you do it. Just help yourself. And I'm gonna sort the rest of this stuff out. I was like, yeah, that's why we need people. You know. But I'm not gonna try because I don't do it well.
It's one of the things I love like about working with Shania is because I'm like a look after people person. And I think like I am very high on like the emotional well-being of people. And not that Shania is not also quite high, but her thing is like more like the physical well-being. So like food, like making sure people space. And so together, like we work really well on that.
Yeah, no, it works. I just need to get people there alive. But, fingers and toes, all in order. It just got me thinking: is there like a assumption that if you're any kind of musician, you can play any kind of instrument? Because I know, like, say that Prince was famous because he could just play different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, could you hear that?
Sorry?
So it's like a really loud.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's like super loud. I don't know why people do that. Well, attention, but anyway. And I lost my train of thought. Was talking about Prince? Yes.
Prince,
so, like Prince was famous for being able to play. Played all his instruments.
She's not quite a princess.
Princess, yeah.
Okay, my brain just went, well, actually, wants to go into a whole other argument of the category of princess. Anyway. But yeah, but it's kind of in that category of film, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but according to the meme, she's a Disney princess.
Yeah.
She's a prince. Anyway, my point being, what was my point going to be? And my brain is so stuck on the princess thing.
Something about other.
Yeah, so if we look at like the classics in that sort of group of films, I feel like that's like going, well, Jungle Book and Lion King are the same film, right?
Yeah, which obviously they're not. But yeah, it is like a big cat. Same film.
They're about animals. Do you want to hear my argument for why Maribel should be a Disney princess? Should count.
So is she officially not a prince?
I don't know, actually. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But yeah, what's the argument for?
So the like what's it called? The criteria for being a Disney princess is they have to be human, which is why Nala doesn't count, even though technically she's a princess.
Because she's like literally a princess.
Yeah, and they have to be a princess or equal to a princess. And I would argue that since Maribel is the granddaughter of someone who founded a village, that is the equivalent of a princess.
Princess or equivalent to? Who is? I'm just looking at a list now. Who makes it? Who's not actually a princess, but is equivalent?
Pocahontas, because that you don't have a princess in
that,
like, yeah. Jasmine is technically a sultan's daughter, which is not. It's not called a princess.
Yeah, I guess that's the
but
equivalent.
It's equivalent to, and I believe
it's Moana.
Again, yeah, Moana is the daughter of a chief, right?
Yeah.
Again, equivalent of a princess. And I would say that Maribel was the equivalent of a princess.
That's interesting because they don't have a. It's not like recognized as the land of whatever it's called.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one.
But like, there's a lot of cultures that it's not to be like the equivalent of a princess. You're not like you're in charge of like a domain.
Yeah.
And yeah, Maribel's family are in charge of a domain.
In charge of a domain, yeah.
She is the equivalent of a princess. Yes.
Maybe that's what they could tackle in a sequel. Like,
do you know what? I should have used that 10 minutes to.
Oh yeah.
Toilet.
Yeah. Okay, you can. Yeah, if anyone needs to grab a drink, we got a bit of time. So the idea for this is to just talk to people as people and their journey and their lessons. And one of the key things is like we don't do the. Oh, to be fair, we do ask how did you get your job or how did you get into the industry, but it's not to say like this is the way to get into the industry. We never do that. It's just like how did you do it? What did you learn? And then those listening can take from that. So it might be people who are just interested in the industry casually, or what I'm working on doing more this year is sharing specifically with like educational organizations. So could be schools, colleges, but yeah, it could be other types, so that students can just like listen. So it's not yep.
I am so sorry. My earphones cut out just as you were like, "Oh, just before we start recording," and then everything you said for the last minute is just disappeared. I'm so sorry.
In addition to their professional work, Alexis is also a mentor and has collaborated with the BBC to promote the games industry to school children. What has been the learning biggest curve? Let me start that sentence again. What has been the biggest learning curve on this game making journey of yours?
Any questions from your
end? No, not really, actually. I think it seems all pretty straightforward.
In that case, we will get started in 3. No, actually, sorry, that is the wrong episode number. 1 second.
Come on, Nigel. Listeners of the podcast and those who follow I don't know that creativity is very important to us, but I know, what does I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. But we want to know what creativity means to you.
Ooh, important one, I think. I think the natural flow of ideas, so everything that's just going on in your noggin, and you just let your mind wander and you see where it takes you, and you put it down on paper, you get it out in music, you make games, you tapping into that raw, unfiltered part of yourself and just expressing it in any way that feels kind of right for you, really. It's less about the product and what you make, but more about the journey and how you get there. Enjoying that experience of creating, I think, is key.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your version of what creativity is. I really love hearing everyone's idea of creativity.
For me, it means the ability to like express yourself and have the ideas in your head like out on paper or whatever media it is, to share with other people and to, I guess, mostly engage with each other and inspire each other, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of like connecting with people.
Yeah, because sometimes you get an idea and you realize that like someone else has something similar, or you have an idea and you find somebody else has released something. You're like, oh, I had something like that too. So when an idea is meant to exist now, it starts to occur in random places or something.
Yeah, I've had that. I had a script idea like years and years ago for a film script. I've never done a film script. I've helped a friend with them in short films and stuff, but I had an idea, and then was it last year? There was a Netflix series, and I'm watching. I'm like, this is my idea. Not in a they stole my idea. I'm sure they did a way better job. It was a great show. They did a better job than I would have done. But it's just like funny to see like, oh, this is basically the format, different culture, but this is the format that I was thinking. And you see that like shared, almost like a shared consciousness of like humanity.
Yeah.
We just started very deep now. I don't know how we got here so quickly. Sorry, that's my fault. Yeah, I think that's. Oh, and no swearing. I always got.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I saw that on the invite. I was like, I'll try my best.
Cool. Or if you do, give me a good lead out so I know when and where, so I can bleep it out.
Good to know. Good to know. I was actually gonna ask because I do tend to swear quite a bit, but I'll keep it. I'll keep that out. I'll keep that out.
Good luck with that. I think whoever directed that movie, James.
I forgot the no swearing. But yeah.
So whoever directed that movie messed it up.
Bond role. Were there any characters that resonated with you both, like personally?
Oh, Tazziii, you go ahead.
No, I was just emming as well.
Yeah, I feel like I was stuttering a lot. I can't really articulate what I want to say sometimes. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
I say like 1,000 million times.
Oh yeah, the amount of times we both say is I've become very familiar with both our ums and ahs. So
I've got worse. I noticed because I've been editing a few videos that I've recorded. And I'm like, oh, I've gone back to the old me. When I edit myself, I actually stop saying so much because I'm so aware of it.
What's my excuse then? So that is pretty much where we're at with the brand so far at this early stage in the year. With that all being said, now let's go behind the story with today's guest. Why did I not change that note? Because that is incorrect and I've been here before. So this is what happens when you do copy and paste and you don't take note. Bear with me while I update that. I'm pretty sure I've done that exact same thing before. And this is why we don't do this live. No one will ever know. So we make comics. So I'm the co-founder, and we make manga style comics. And we're doing that for like a long time. Then we added sort of bits on as we went. So we also do workshops. So that's where we like engage with like young people, schools, colleges, youth hubs, that kind of thing. Also do like work experience. So we see a lot of young people who are in that position of wanting to, cross that gap from education to industry and just are in sort of the most constructive, critical way, like just not ready. And it's it's a bit of a shame because there's a whole rant about schools there, but I'll save that for another time. But so the idea for our brand and our podcast, although because we're not educational, so we're like a very small business, but in terms of what we do as we build, as we grow, if we can provide the like awareness opportunity for getting across, then so the idea for the conversations is just to demystify and just get that personal perspective from people who are doing the thing as to how they did the thing.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's really cool because you're right. A lot of these creative careers seem so cool and enticing, but they can feel inaccessible when you don't know where to get started.
No, I like 7 and up. That's where I come in.
but they have to be able to play games when they come to you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or draw a
and
comic. Yeah.
yeah, and and listen to some instruction. Or so yeah,
Totally. Yeah.
I'm
that's
a double digits person.
I am terrified of anybody older than 14 years old, I would think. But I've done a few
that's tough, to be
secondary
fair.
schools. Yes, few secondary schools. They're okay once they like they know that you are you can hang out with them, but they are like hunting dogs. They do if they smell your fear.
Yeah. Because kids when they're that 14, like, because below that or maybe like below 12, you get just natural enthusiasm, and then
Yeah.
it starts to like wear off, and they just like impress me or else.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if have you come across the brand at all. Or I was just going to go into a whole thing, but you might already know it.
Oh no,
or you
I
might not.
definitely have actually. I've definitely seen you over the years at like MCM and like other like comic events.
Oh, cool.
And I think I know one of the guys who works with you. I met at Portobello like open art market.
Oh, wow, that's a long time.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
long time ago.
yeah. I've been around for a while as well, so yeah, we definitely cross paths. Just so
Okay,
you know, if
that would be
you
Lau.
think, yeah, exactly, yeah,
because he's the only other one.
yeah.
And for our behind the story episodes, we like to talk to creative professionals and practitioners across industries to unpack their journey. And today, we're going to hear the story behind comic artist and illustrator Shane Meless. You know what I should have asked? How do you pronounce your last name?
You was pretty close.
Was that pretty close? How would you describe it?
Shane Melisse.
Melisse. Okay, cool. All right, I tried to put something extra on it.
Yeah.
All right. And is also a board member of the London ACM, SIGGRAPH. Actually, am I pronouncing that right? Just
Yeah.
that
That's right.
Okay.
SIGGRAPH,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I just had a moment of doubt where it's like, is that right? Okay, cool.
When I think about creativity, it always reminds me to a beautiful quote from poet and writer Dorothy Parker, which says, "Creativity is a wild mind with a disciplined eye," which is basically everything you feel, everything you learn, everything you want to express needs to be channeled, needs to be sort of constrained into a funnel or into a tunnel, which allows you to generate art or express yourself in the discipline that you prefer. It could be poetry, it could be music, it could be animation, it could be filmmaking, but you need that kind of education and that kind of self-improvement in order to channel that creativity, channel those wild ideas that you might have as a young person. I have always really liked this. But more personally, I also see creativity as compassion. I mean, let's just listening to all the events, those creative collaborations that you are organizing for young people, that all this opportunity and those chances that young people have to enjoy storytelling or to learn from storytellers that you are providing. It's very inspiring to hear that. I think that's that's the purest form of creativity, in my opinion. Creativity seen as compassion, as empathy. So, in my opinion, personal opinion, creativity is the most effective way we have as human beings to make one another feel better on this planet. There is no other way, unless it's connected to things that are more materialistic. There is no other way that we have to make someone feel better or to make ourselves feel better. Think about music, painting, poetry, filmmaking. Like all these things make people feel something and usually feel better or make yourself feel better while you do them. So that's what creativity is to me. It's compassion and create that very intimate connection with other human beings and my more deeper self.
No, because that's the success. That's the success, is the consistency. The fact that they're still here doing it Because there's so many people that isn't, you know. Do you know how many people I started doing all these different like things and they're not doing it?
Yeah.
All the people I went to like university with, drama and theatre studies and stuff, I'm one of the few. And it's not because they're not as good as me. It's because it's hard to sustain yourself in it. So hard. It's so hard to be super creative and pay your bills and have a family and pay council tax.
Yeah.
What?
The council tax is the real kicker.
Do you know how hard it is to be creative when you've got the council tax bill come in? It's mad. And then the electric bill comes in, gas coming at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? You got to be creative and be lovey-dovey, happy,
now
fun.
be funny.
Looking, yay!
Now be funny when you've just received the joke of a bill.
Yeah, and the people you rely on the most, your friends and your family, you post something and they don't even like it.
You know what? I was triggered today a little bit.
Why is that?
So this statement is going to start off on a bad note. I was on Twitter.
That'll be
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And I saw someone, and as I assume as it's Twitter, some random person just put up a poll or something like that. And he's like, "Should women be banned from developing games?"
Oh,
what the fuck? Someone needs to read a freaking book on the history of gaming.
Right, it's like. Again, you know, the first statement I was on Twitter, so there's nothing like better coming. But I'm looking at this. I'm like, I'm trying to find like sometimes I don't understand. Are you doing it just to troll, or you actually? And use like the way this person, I say person, obviously it's a guy. The way he'd written it is like a scientific study. He's like, I'm putting up this poll and then I'm going to address the responses. And it's just wild. Like sometimes I just reminded that people think, like, the way people think, like, how are you actually engaging in this?
I think the problem is they don't think.
There you go. That's the problem. It's as wild. It's just like I don't even respond to anything, and in the back of my mind, it's like I almost wanted to, like, what is wrong with you people? And then this might be my thing for this year, like this idea of merit, because that came up somewhere, and this is like something is like we want merit and not whatever the thing people are against. I'm just like, what is merit? What? Yeah, it's just that was 15 minutes I couldn't get back.
I think I've started to just like laugh at stupid stuff like that because I'm like, I can't help. Like sometimes I see some of the stuff that people come out with, and like I just can't take it seriously because it's so stupid. There's no way that you could possibly truly think and believe that because of how dumb it is.
All right, so yeah, in our video game roundtables, we like to look across the video games industries for industries, plural. There's only one. Are there multiple games industries? I don't think so. I'm going to do that again.
I'm still on the fence about it.
Oh, really? On the fence? The event over the weekend didn't convince you?
No, because there's still some anti-consumer stuff that I'm like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to talk about that for sure. Because I know what you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, allegedly to things though.
Is it not stuff that they're just doing?
So there's stuff that they're doing, but I saw a post about someone's Switch 2 getting bricked, and that Nintendo can't getting blocked, and Nintendo can't unblock it.
Nintendo can't unblock it.
Yeah.
This is hiding.
So once it's blocked, it's like completely bricked the console.
Oh, okay. So it's like Nintendo is just like, we just work here. We don't know how this stuff works.
We just work it. We don't know. We don't know how to undo the things that we do.
Yeah.
This is a one-way switch.
Yeah.
But again, like it all depends, because if you say, for example, you're a parent and you've got 2 kids and they want the Switch 2, you know, your margin is going to be so different to, like, you know, someone who's just like a Twitch streamer or someone who's going to be, you know, just like a student who's at uni and wants like a console to play, etc. Because like I said, because to that parent who's got 2 kids, $350 might be perfect. but then the person who's like a Twitch streamer, 400 might be a reasonable price. And then for someone who's like a uni student, kind of wants a bit of entertainment and stuff like that, like 250 might be the right price. So you just can't really, I don't know, at the minute, I just think it's too early to kind of say what's a correct price or what's a perfect price, because
That's what the internet's for. That's what we speculate. Yeah, I know. Tazziii, am I forgetting everything? I don't know swearing. That's usually the one I forget. But
I feel like no swearing is the main thing. Other than that,
yeah,
it's a pretty chill podcast. We're just gonna have a chat. Like,
I-
it's not a very strict podcast, to be fair.
This is okay or this isn't okay. You know, like they're all problems, really. They're just kind of like solved through art, I guess, in a way, right? If you want to be kind of really, I've dodged my first swear. But if you know, if you want to kind of get noodly about it,
if you imagine a mother and a father that's got 4 kids and they all love like the big hitters, like they all love FIFA, they all love Fortnite, they all love, you know, whatever you want to mention, the Call of Duties or the GTAs or whatever it is they want to play, you know, I can just, once I've bought that TV, I can just pay that monthly subscription of Game Pass, and I've already eradicated the whole concept of like, oh, I might buy a game and nobody likes it, and then it just sits there and goes to waste. Yeah, I definitely think there's definitely more positives
yeah.
from it than anything else.
I mean, one really positive is the family in your analogy had 2 kids and now they got 4. So congratulations to them.
We're talking about
positive,
multiple different families.
yeah.
Multiple
Oh, different. All right.
families.
Then.
Multiple.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if you're saying
Multiple
we're going back
families.
to the same household. And we have games night where we play a different game for your amusement because, what did we do last time? I actually can't remember what we did. Fall Guys. Was it Fall Guys? Was that the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. It feels like a while ago. Well, I guess that's why we've got another one coming up pretty soon. So, and games night where we play games. We just played Fortnite. Why did I say Fortnite? It's just it's not Fortnite. But I said it like
because it's the same
full confidence.
game.
Like, the other F game, Fall Guys. I was fully confident that we played Fortnite.
It's the same launcher, so
it just all blurs together.
I think a lot of people are sleeping on it because they think it's like a just super shoujo anime, and it's just not. It just isn't. Please check it out. I've been playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I just got back to picking that up, and also Skyward Sword. Which Skyward Sword I'm playing on stream, and Echoes of Wisdom I'm just playing in my own time. It's nice. I'm being reminded of what I love about gaming and why The Legend of Zelda is like up there in the top area of gaming. The upper echelon. Is that right?
Yeah. Because the reason why it stuck out to me, I recently tried to play. It's immediately lost in my brain the moment I try and recall it. What's the? This is we're gonna have to look this up now. The game, it's a old game, 3D platformer. Sort of the art style is like brushstrokes. I want to say it begins with O.
The one with the like dog
with the fox. Fox, yeah. Immediately
oh my God.
went for my brain. Okami, yes, that's it. I knew that. Even the actions, like particularly the first fight, where the actions matched up with the beat. It was like if anyone's played.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the rhythm game? It just immediately escaped my brain as I was about to say it.
Oh, with the colors of the windows as they.
Oh, this is gonna bug me now. There's a rhythm game.
Revolution?
No, recent. It was on Xbox. Tazziii, help me out. It was on Xbox, and then they put it on PlayStation, and everyone got upset. It's fully.
Guitar Hero?
Not Guitar Hero. The rhythm, the platformer, action platformer rhythm game. It was on Xbox Game Pass. Literally
with
thinking
the
about
guitar,
it today.
The like sci-fi.
Yeah,
I know which one you're on about.
The name is just completely. No, sorry. I'm gonna have to just look this up. I'm gonna cut this out.
Hi-Fi.
Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi.
Hi-Fi Rush, yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush. Whew, I would not have slept tonight.
So more than ever before, actually, I would say that creativity means resistance right now, because it's like double layered. I feel personally, and for others out there, that we're living in a world that is demanding more of our time and more of our skills and resources. We are trying to be as productive as possible with the same amount of time in a day. And with that comes sacrificing personal projects, resting time, and creativity. So being able to be creative is an act of resistance against that kind of societal pull. But then it's also resistance for yourself. It's a rebellion for yourself, because when you allow yourself to be creative and to make, not with the idea of production, not with the idea of monetizing that, you're affirming to yourself that it's okay to exist and to make something just for the art of making it. So it's like it's an affirming and empowering thing, rebellion for yourself, and then resistance for the systems, the larger systems and societies that we're a part of. And then another aspect is, I would say, generally though, when I think about creativity as a whole, I also think it's just something natural to everyone. Even people who say, "Oh, I'm not creative. I can't draw. I can't sing. I can't dance." It's a lie. You are creative. Don't feel like you have to be in one wheelhouse to be a creative. That's not what it's about at all. But I think it's like an innate human trait, and everyone can tap into it if they like believe and recognize that within themselves. So I wish more people knew that. But it's accessible to everyone.
That was really like, I love that you had like the modern kind of interpretation of it, like in the current climate, what creativity is. That's really cool. I've sort of like never thought about it in that aspect of like, what does it mean today in the present? So I absolutely love that answer.
Cool. All right, and yeah, Tazziii. Yeah, you ready, or as ready as? Oh, we lost Tazziii.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I
Oh.
was muted. Yes, ready.
Cool. I was just having some Discord issues. She's just gonna try again, and then hopefully we'll go and get started.
Okay. Hello. Oh, I can hear
Oh, there
everyone.
you go.
Oh, there we go.
We can hear you too.
Yay! Yay!
Cool.
This is very confusing. That didn't work today.
Now, with all that, you are updated, so we can get to. No, I'm going to do that again because I tried to freestyle an intro, but didn't work. This is what happens when you go off script.
This is edited, right? Just in case, is it still possible if, just in case, something happens to re-edit it together? Because I experienced some weird connection issues this morning, so hopefully it's not gonna happen because it seems stable. But just in case I get dropped out, you can always like match and combine the two pieces together, right? Is that
That's fine. Yeah, because the recording bot, it will record everyone individually and on like sync it up, so that's all fine. And then while we also have a backup, so let me. Yeah, not all interviews though. So we do a mix of things. Like we'll do like deep dives into stories. So we talk about like different stories across pop culture, so film, TV, a lot of animation as well.
Right.
Yeah, we're actually doing one on the Wild Robot. I think next month sometime.
Nice.
For which I'm looking forward to.
Awesome.
That's everyone needs to watch that. Frankly, like
it made me cry 3 times. That movie.
There's the like a sort of concept of making space. Like sometimes when you're sort of too busy, you don't like you say, you don't find the opportunity that you might want because you haven't made space for it in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But no, thanks for inviting me on. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do a little bit more of this now. I part own a business. I can definitely waffle. I've always been able to waffle with the best of them, so I'll try and make it a little bit of insightfulness occasionally.
Yeah. We'll try and bring it out. I mean, that's what editing's for at the end of the day. But
of course.
yeah, well, that's good. You say what you need to say. I am continuing to read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, which is a very good. It's a very good. It's, you know what? So I was thinking about this the other day. This is a weird analogy, if you will indulge me, but it's a very weird analogy to describe this. So I do bouldering, and I've been doing that for like, I think, almost 3 years. And there was one time in the early days where I was trying a problem. So it was one I'd be able to do much easier now, but I struggled a bit then. As I was trying it, this guy came across and he was like, "Can I try it?" Because people often sort of work on things together. So I was like, "Yeah, if you can work it out, I can work it out." So he did it. And as I was watching him, every foot and hand placement was in the right place. It was so precise. It was like he'd done it before. I know he hadn't, but I was watching him. It was just like he'd done it before. He did it first time, like very smooth. So when he finished, I just had to ask him, I was like, "How long have you been climbing?" So I was expecting him to say like 5 years or something like that. He said 30 years. I was like, that makes sense, because you just did that so perfectly. And I feel that reading this book,
like, Lego's been a useful device for healing their inner child anyway. And this is a kind of a film about healing Bruce Wayne's inner child after parents being brutally murdered and all that.
Yeah, because it is quite a silly sartorial, is that the word? Satirical, that's the word. Is quite a silly satirical take on the Batman image.
I'm not calling it trash, but you know, like your trash TV that you're just like, I know this isn't like god tier storytelling, but it's just enjoyable to watch. Solo Leveling isn't even that. It doesn't make you sit there and be like, I need to know what happens next, even if this isn't great.
Yeah. I got the impression it was, or is it just popular, but not necessarily at a level of quality that justifies the popularity?
Really hyped up. Like everyone talks about it to like such a degree and like hypes it up to such a degree because of how popular like the manhwa was.
Yeah.
And when everybody heard like it was getting an anime adaptation, like the hype like became even more like, you know, out there, and everybody just started hyping it up. Like I watched both seasons.
Yeah.
I thought it was alright. Like, you know, it was just kind of like the turn, like, you know, just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, put on your shonen. Watch it. Like, there were some shonen anime that like, you know, I do watch and like, but not all the time. I'm not like, you know, shonen brain. Like I respect the genre, but not
like,
all the time.
So the Solo Leveling anime is really not adding anything like to the shonen genre. Like there's so many better shonens. Like it is a very mid. Like it's so mid. Like it has so much hype, and it's like it's exactly that. It's like it's not a bad anime, but it's just very mid. Like I enjoy watching it, but
it's not to that extent.
Yeah, I enjoy watching a lot. I get why it's like really popular. It's got like amazing character design. The fight scenes are very, very amazingly animated. And it's got somewhat of an interesting story, just not for me. It's a bit been there, done that. So like, yeah, and I think that's part of the charm, is that like all the like uppity middle class kind of like been training for this specific thing their whole life.
Just turned up.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm a Marine from the hood. Didn't even make it through that because like clearly I lack commitment. And like everyone like looks down on him for that. But yeah, I guess like again, like the other thing would have been Attack the Block, which again is slightly different. That's more like of a supernatural take on the whole hood hero thing. Yeah. Wait, what was the actual question again?
Even though it's an original work from a film perspective, it is very familiar. It is that fish out of water story. So we see Roz like crash land into this, and Wait a minute. Sorry, I just realized I copied something in the wrong place. Let me just quickly adjust that. There we go. Yes, where was I? Yeah, so is that familiar?
In terms of writing, one of the best things you can do with a character is show us how they operate without anyone else there anyway.
Yeah. Tazziii, what do you think about that balance?
I had a thought and it's just completely gone out of my head. Sorry, one sec. Research and storytelling. Her work spans AAA games like World of Warcraft, The War Within, and climate-focused indie projects like Waves of Jeju. She also worked as a deaf doula, supporting caregivers and expanding access to end-of-life care for underserved. She also works as a deaf doula, supporting caregivers and expanding access to end-of-life care for oh my god, why is that word not like? It's just not like
it doesn't compute.
It's just not. Yeah, apparently it's not a word in my brain anymore.
Also, off the topic, but on that, have you ever had a instance where a word you're used to saying and spelling suddenly looks completely new to you?
Yes,
like
all the time.
And then you wonder, like, is that how that's spelled?
Yeah, and
Okay,
you're like,
cool.
This has never been spelled like this.
Spelled like that, yeah,
I'm
okay.
being, like gaslit here by the dictionary.
All right, it's not just me. Okay, cool. So I'm like derailing things.
Also, if I can, before we get started, I was curious to know, like, what are the manga influences for the work that you guys do?
Oh, so it's like we literally make manga. So we've created our own universe of characters. So there's no necessarily direct influence other than the style, the medium itself. It's a bit of a what's the word? The words are failing me today. It's homage. That's the word I was trying to fancy word. But yeah, it's just using the style to create something unique. And when we first started, it was like I started this with a friend who's no longer involved, but we both had the interest in sort of Japanese culture, general comics, Western comics, but also anime and manga. And then we wanted to create something that was unique, but then also familiar, but not too familiar, where if you're not into manga, you feel it's not for you, if that makes sense. So the idea is like create something that's suitable for all ages, and has those nods to that visual style, that storytelling style. Yeah, so it's a bit of everything in terms of like genre inspiration. So some shonen in there, but some non-shonen thoughts and ideas too.
Cool. When you're going through the story, should I turn off my microphone just since I'm not speaking, just in case? I have kittens running around the house, so they might meow.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it doesn't matter usually because they might meow. It kind of gives you the opportunity to say something about the characters without saying it about the characters. We have another guest. I should have got another window.
Yeah, sorry, that's my cat. He heard me laughing and came to see what was going on.
Yeah, if he's got any views on the colours within, like chime in.
Probably just that the cat is only white and she's a calico, so a Tortian white, and she thinks it should have more colour.
Okay, cool. Noted.
Season 1 was definitely better. This was still great though. I would say I feel like it's just got like a different feel to it because it felt like fractured is the word I would describe it.
Okay, interesting.
Whereas like season 1 felt very like here's act 1, here's act 2, here's act 3. Like it felt very, I don't know, like structured in that, like the story, I don't know how to describe that. Whereas this felt way more fractured, but that kind of worked with what was happening in the story. But it definitely gave more of like how cyberpunk,
Okay. 2077.
Edgerunner.
No, that's the game.
How Edgerunner was like a bit like chaotic and fractured. It gave more of that vibe. But I thought it was really good. There was a lot of like moments where it was just like really deep and emotional, and like again like the music the way the music and the animation work together, like there's just something so beautiful about that. And I also feel like this was a show about a video game. Like I feel like the video game started to bleed in to this, whereas the first season was like, this is a story at a TV show. And if you had no idea it was a game, you wouldn't know. But like there's a lot of things that started to feel like a game and feel definitely like League of Legends in there. Like it was like, this is bleeding into game.
It then again shows his character. Like, I can see you're in trouble. I'll support you. In that, which is quite cool. He's quite a cool character. Actually, he's nice.
Yeah,
he's nice young man.
And that's why he's so good, because like a lot of those guys are just like nice young guys, just in unfortunate circumstances that allow them to demonstrate their true heart.
Yeah, who knew? Okay, I've got a different lens on this film. It's funny. And actually, as you say that, Tazziii, I can see the connection with the antagonist, because Valentine is like, I don't care what happens to people. And even like Valentine's in a way trying to do a good thing. He's a bit like a Thanos before his time. He's like, we need to cut some people to save the planet. So he's actually he kind of doing a good thing. He's just obviously as villains do, going a very bad way, and he just doesn't care about people on like a global scale. Whereas, oh yeah, actually no, I see it now. So Eggsy is like, I care about people on the individual scale. So there's the opposite ends. So okay, all right, I'll work that out in real time. Yeah.
And also it's like tech billionaire is supposed to be removed from everyone, so of course there's no direct link between Eggsy and tech billionaire.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. All right, Kingsman, your story checks out. So
she really catches me off guard, and then I'm half like, you London too. She's like, oh yeah, if you break me out, I'll
you can have anything you want.
Yeah, you can have anything you want from me. And then, the silly thing comes in your head and he actually goes for it. And at the end, that's the thing. And you're like, whoa!
That's when it turns into a Bond film. So, there's no objectification of women until the very end, then it becomes...
Yeah, it is proper crude, but it's the way,
Like, and in that situation, like, I mean, if a hot guy came to rescue me when I was about to die, and equally, if you were the guy that's just like come up and like this princess is like, hey, yeah, rescue me and I'm all yours, like. I still think this is very representation of a human relationship, just a very toxic one.
Theodore and Samantha.
Yeah, or not very toxic, it's not that toxic, but there's toxic elements to it. Oh my god, my brain's just like overstimulated. So many things come into mind. Because there's just a lot that happens. Because also, as much as he can like be like, whatever, switch off, but she still exists even if he doesn't.
Notion does note taking. So it's
I saw that like came out the other day, and I think it's free at the moment or limited free.
Okay, I just seen something pop up. Yeah, honestly, you'll never have to take minutes in a meeting again. Not that I did before, but just for someone that matters for someone.
You never have to.
Now I can actually remember what was said in meetings.
Yeah, it's all again double-edged sword. There's good things, but bad things. This is handy. That is handy. But after our last,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, after our conversation about her, and then you said, because you said a thing which I'd never considered. Have you, Tom and C, have you seen her?
No, someone told me I should watch it though ages ago.
You should. Yeah,
all right.
It wasn't me, but I agree with that person. Definitely. Yeah, but I was just saying, because we did an episode on it. Yeah, last week, and Tazziii made a point about, which I'd never considered, that because this essentially AI agent has got everything about you, and then the film is more optimistic, or on balance optimistic, but then that could have gone a different way. So now I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It takes notes, but now it knows everything about me. Just
the watchful eye of the AI.
Yeah. It's why people say please and thank you.
But does it know more about you than your device would anyway?
Probably
That's
not.
a fair point, but it's and this is where you get to the human part, right? It's the image. It's the image of, because there's so many things in tech that people do anyway, but then something happens and suddenly people go, wait a minute, this is terrible because this specific thing, where you already give so much of your information away. So in my mind, I've got this image of this like AI agent, well, actually Scarlett Johansson now. Now that's there, of just doing terrible things with all my information. I guess it could be worse, but anyway, I'll come back to that later.
In her part 2.
Yeah, the documentary. Right?
Oh, go away. I swear, every time I open a Google app, it's like, hey, have you heard about Gemini? And I'm like, yes, because you tell me every time I open something.
It will not leave us alone. Craig doesn't have AI still, which is kind of mad, actually. The last one to get it. You say that again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
Craig
always,
has actually
there.
always been AI.
Oh, man. Plot twist. Man, I had it all along. I was waiting for everyone else to catch up.
Am I talking too much? Should I stop?
No.
Should I edit myself
not at
down?
all. Not at all. No, it's great, like hearing like all the different steps and that you've been through. I think is like really important to understand each individual's journey, because like someone could be listening and thinking that they're going about it the wrong way, and then you are saying your journey.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to everyone that's joining us in chat. Hello, Neo Sprites. Thank you so much for joining us today. We do have our monthly community poll, which we are asking this month. Do you think the increase? Do you think the increased game price are justified? Or do they create problematic barriers to enjoy the hobby? This sort of came up after the discussion of the widespread backlash against a higher price point, especially with the Outer Worlds 2, which they then brought back and did a complete 180.
Yeah, or at least 45 degrees. I don't know, it wasn't like, I mean, it still cost something.
Of the pricing. And the upsetting thing is that they don't even do the sale anymore. Like that was
that's
one
what
of
you're
the
saying. Yeah.
Everything else, like that's just the cherry on top of everything they've done with Game Pass. Like I loved that feature of like games going on sale when they leave Game Pass, and like special sales for having Game Pass. I'd end up buying games. So I'm like, I like this game. I'm gonna buy it.
All right. Well, I'm going to finish South of Midnight and then review that, because these are if Netflix buys thingy thing, that's going to go up.
Gosh.
So, basically,
have you seen what they're doing now anyway, before even that? If you're on the ad version, which you already pay for, you're being like, there's certain content you don't get access to. There's like over 200 shows.
I did
So
not
I feel
know
like
that.
they're going to increase that as well. It's like, so you're making us pay for the advert version, and
giving you less.
We don't even get all the shows.
Okay. Welcome to end stage capitalism. And there's more. There's there might be too many games. There might actually be too many games.
I'm like, I haven't even watched any of them, because obviously I've been like KO with a headache most of the time. And when I've got energy, it's like I actually need to get stuff done.
Yeah.
But I was like looking at my calendar, and I was like I kind of just don't care. Like all the hours that you put into like watching all of these,
you could be playing.
You could be playing games that are in your backlog that aren't in the future, like that are now that you could just play.
Yeah. Who do we have for our roundtable? Because I'm going to bring this up because it's just I don't know what to I literally don't know what to think. I'm gonna digest it on that episode. It's just a lot. It's good because there's games that look good and it's cool. Games are cool, but then it's like, am I going to play all these? I mean, no, I'm not. I really know the answer.
I just know that it's not the answer. whatever it is that I don't know what it is that we need. I just know that this isn't
This
it.
isn't it. I don't think it's obviously you can keep doing it, so it's sustainable and people react to it. It's just I don't know. It shouldn't leave you because I watched the whole of the Summer Games Fest opening. Like it shouldn't leave you with an empty feeling.
I looked at the calendar invite and was like, I mean, I went to go see Dan to Dan, but yeah, like I don't know. Like why is games news so exhausting?
Yeah, always. Maybe that's a better word.
And I think one of the things is all of the rumors. Like, can we? I think we should just. It won't happen because people love them so much. But just can we stop with rumors? Because that's the thing. Like, before you even hear of a game,
Yeah.
before you
Maybe
get the
set
trailer,
some expectation from some random source.
Yeah, you've had like months of people just talking about which company are and are not doing before we actually get to, oh, they dropped a game. Do you remember before when maybe there'd be very small whispers, but pretty much you found out about a game
Yeah, when they told you.
when they told you about it. At most, you might know that this game company is working on a game.
Yeah.
And then game drop. Or trailer drop, or demo disc drop, or you'd get the magazine from fresh off of print after E3. Like, I remember when I used to read magazines to get what games. Granted, there was far less games.
Yeah,
but
still.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot. I feel like more genre specific, and like, yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah. At the moment, this is the only game in town in terms of like that level of reaching people, even though I don't think it reached the same audience in the same way that E3 used to, but it's sort of what we've got. But I feel something different hopefully comes out of this, although I feel as long as Jeff Keighley's there, it's his playground, or something else comes out in a way that, like you say, Tazziii, just a bit more interesting and isn't just watching game trailers for either games that, a lot of games are, we know about are coming or are so far out that it's like doesn't matter at this moment. It just feels like there could be something else that's a bit more authentic, and also, and this is, I guess, self-interest from my matter, do I look like a gamer perspective, but I don't feel, and maybe this isn't even necessarily Jeff Keighley's purpose in this, but I don't feel anyone's learned anything from this. Like, what I did quite appreciate from the state of play and that new Marvel game from Arc System Works is they did I think it's like 10 or 15 minute developer diary talking about their process in making a game, how they worked with Marvel and the IP and the characters. And I got something from that. I'm like, oh, I appreciate this game. I intend to play it, but even if I didn't, I was like, okay, I appreciate how this game is being made, and I feel we need more of that. I know it's not necessarily commercially of like priority, but just more of that so that the audience, the players, can see like, oh, these are the people making games, this is some of the stuff they think about. Now I'm genuinely excited to play this game, and how these people, I mean, we just spent a whole weekend at BAFTA looking at like young people making a game, talking to other young people, appreciating the craft of making games, and that whole thing that we all enjoy playing, and I'd like to see some of that represented in these types of events. And I feel like Summer Games Fest, at least in its current iteration, sort of strips all that down to just the trailer, just hype, and just empty calories. But anyway, that's my rant. I didn't plan that, but yeah, that's just what I feel about that. Something better can be done, but who knows? Who's the person to do it? Who knows? If you give me a big enough check, maybe it could be me. But until then, I'll just keep doing this podcasting thing and criticizing from afar. Have you seen those like 50s or 70s versions of like soul versions of hip hop? So have you heard the 50 Cent, The Many Men?
No.
What? I hate that I like that so much because it's just AI, right? And I don't want to support that in that way. But it's so good.
See, the ones I've seen are, because I see them on TikTok a lot, and they're not AI;
Right.
they're like actual like bands.
No, this is no.
Or
So
singers.
the reason why it popped up is because I've just seen Spotify, and I don't know if it's AI or not. And I just seen like Dr. Dre like 50 soul version. I don't know if it's AI or not. I'm going to investigate that later. But it just reminded me of the 50 Cent one, which is definitely AI. And it's so
Yeah.
good. So
How dare. We don't want it to be good. Just loading slowly, like there's no messaging, no, like nothing on their issues page. And I'm like, why are you acting like you're fine?
Well, yeah, everything is fine.
Just let me know that it's not. It's absolutely fine. I can be like, cool, this is an activity that I'll save for later and not keep trying to.
Yeah, I usually miss when those things happen. I had because YouTube went down last week. I don't know if you noticed. That was one of the few times I've actually been using the thing that everyone complains on social media is down. I was like, why isn't this video working? I'm trying to watch this basketball highlights and it's just not coming up.
Oh god!
And it's who's the first one to post that? You know that meme of like everyone rushing down the escalator, saying, "Oh, is everyone going to from one service to the other?" Whoever's the first person to post that same meme over and over again. It could have been me, but I don't do that. So,
because Wild Robot was definitely like more provoking, but I think in terms of like the stakes, they were like in terms of like the darkness of it, they were both equally dark subjects. But this, it didn't feel like that. It was, I guess it's just like the lightheartedness of like Sonic as well.
I guess that's the balance. They definitely balance out the tone with each other. Yeah,
it's like way more silly, but it's still really dark. Because the moment that I was like, this film is dark but sugar coated.
Sugar coated darkness. 63 tabs. Yeah, you can trim that.
To be fair, some of them are just like, that one could be closed. I do regularly close like a lot of them. It'll be like, oh, I've just opened it to search something and then like not closed it, or something that I wanted to save. I'm like, oh yeah, I should go through. And I am pretty good at going through them, to be fair. And then either doing the action that is the purpose that they were there, or just closing them and being like, if I've not done it, do I really care that?
That is the question. I think that's actually, you're right. That's the habit. It's if it's open, it's open for a reason. So do the thing.
Do the thing or get rid of the thing.
yeah. I think I could stand to.
Or save the thing if it is genuinely something that is like, this needs to be saved for a later date.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, then you need to be a more permanently saved spot if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah,
rather
that's
than
a
keeping
change I need to make.
things
Just permanently open.
lingering. Yeah.
Takes up
like
mental
on
energy as well.
standby. Yeah. Exactly. Because if you imagine all of those things are just on standby, they're probably on standby in the back of your head somewhere as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you need to just like clear that energy.
From my memory, that's definitely.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was thinking about that in other things, and you just reminded me that is actually what I'm doing with tabs as well.
Yeah. It's an action that needs to be done. In that case, it needs to be done. Often it's like tickets that need to be bought. Or like tickets for things, like events that I want to check out. Or
travel insurance, which I had open for a year.
Wait, what? You had your travel insurance tab open for a year and hadn't got the travel insurance?
No, yeah, that was a wild one. I saw it as like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that, and I like selected and everything, just distracted.
That is wild.
My social anxiety would come up if I arrive somewhere and it's very loud, it's very busy, it's very chaotic, and it's all happening. So I love to be early. I love to arrive in a space when it's quiet and it's calm, and I can center myself and ground myself and almost like have my own experience. Even if nobody else comes, I've had a good time. I'm not dependent on other people, external forces. So if I've got there, I've had some nibbles, I've sort of taken in the environment, I might chat to a couple of other people who get there early. I'm like, well, this is fun. Okay, I've had a good time. Everything else is a bonus.
I might have said at the BAFTA event to you, Bridget, or it might have been in a conversation with someone else. But I was saying for me, when is that concept of social battery, and I always think about, for some reason, my mind always, like goes to video games and specifically The Legend of Zelda. Whenever you go underwater in a level, there's like a little oxygen bar that comes up, and that's basically me in most social settings. Like there's I can do it, but there's a limit. All right, this is our back from break episode. Yeah, usual thing. Oh, no swearing as well.
Cool.
And then otherwise, you know the drill. You've been.
Yeah.
But what's the thing? What were you on for? No, actually, I should have.
I think I've been on a couple of times at least.
I know you've done an interview, and I know you were on.
I feel like we're on at least 3.
Yeah.
At least 3? Let's see. Oh,
But then I might be mixing up like when you've joined us.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But that wasn't recorded, was it? Or there were...
No, it wasn't. What's this? Every day. Oh, were you everything everywhere all at once? Is that you?
That sounds like something I'd do. Yeah.
Just forgetting what people are. All right, let me make a note of that. Was that the only one? I feel like you.
Maybe like a Halloween
comic.
I'm always on Halloween things. Like was I on like around Halloween for something ever?
No, I think we've only ever done one.
Really? Okay.
That was Coraline. That was a Halloweeny. I think we might not have even done that around Halloween. We might have. But let me just double check.
I don't actually think we've had you on for anything spooky or.
Okay.
I don't think we've even done anything that's just a category we've kind of glossed over.
Oh, you need to do a Halloween special, surely.
That's a fair point, actually. What's this? Streaming and storytelling. This one? Streaming and storytelling. What was this? Wait. Okay. No, that was your interview. So maybe that's it. You've only been on 2.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe this is a hat
Feels like
trick.
you've been on more. So.
That's why. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Rich. Or maybe we're going to get you one for. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll see. We will see. We'll seem to get Rich and Jason on. Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Stay. All right, this may or may not be the hat trick.
I think it's because we were on Jason and Richard's podcast together, maybe.
That's true.
Before, so maybe that's why.
That was the comment. Yes. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I've just adopted that.
Do you know what? I did have the notes up, and then I started looking at other stuff. See, I was over ready, and then like 5 minutes before, I needed to go toilet, so then I was distracted. So I had the notes up, and I started like checking notifications on Notion, and then I need to go to, and then that's it.
So this is our first recording after. But usually, I feel like when we started doing a podcast, at least for me, and I'll only speak for me, that I just felt like rusty coming back.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I feel like I'm more professional now, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
I also haven't really been streaming that much over the break either, so I'm just like out of the whole.
Yeah. What I'm doing is laying the groundwork for any bloopers, Tom. So you'll know.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm not like one of those guys, if that makes any sense. Like I am almost like habitually unprofessional in some ways.
Yeah. So I've got my stories or other stories that we're talking. So if you have any,
oh my god, yes.
Yeah, thing you
I
want
really forgot about the one I need to add. This is our spoiler-free discussion about what stories people have been reading, watching, or playing, and we will start with our guest. So, Aisha, do you want to let us know first?
First of all, I'm glad you said spoiler-free because I was just going to reveal everything. She's just living her life. She's trying to make the most of whatever situation she is, and then things happen to her, but she never sees the downside of anything. She just tries, like, to make her way through it all. Spoiling anything, but it's very interesting because I think the first couple of episodes I thought like something happens to her and you think, oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare, this is going to be like really like depressing, and this is going to be like about her, you know, battling through this torture. No, she just gets on with it. She finds her own hustle. She just uses her skills that she learned from her grandpa of being basically a guinea pig, because she would test poisons on herself. So
I think you're getting into spoiler territory.
Oh, okay. Oh no! You find that out from the first 5 minutes.
No, that's spoiler territory. I love this show because it doesn't let on like how I would say that's spoiler territory. But anyways, so let's meet today's guests and get into our deep dive.
That is you.
That is me.
Yeah. So usually I introduce the guest, but it's that muscle memory. When muscle memory fails you.
This is why you pay attention to the note of who is.
Sinners, which if you have not watched this film, you need to stop what you are doing right now and run out to the cinema and watch this damn thing, because this is cinema, to quote Martin Scorsese. So Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, in what is their fifth outing together, have made. I've seen some people call it a masterpiece. I don't know if I've got the film terminology to deem it that, but it's a fantastic film. It is. Oh, I'm not gonna, because non-spoiler, but even I don't even know how much I want to give away. I mean, if you see it in trailers, you've seen like vampire stuff. It's about that, but it's not about that. I will say that it does many great things, but it does a great thing where, the same with like zombie films or shows, vampires, where vampires represent something else, and it does a really good job of that. So this is a film about something is setting that sort of Prohibition era. It features Michael B. Jordan plays twins, and he does a great job of that. I could talk about this, maybe we should do an episode on this, I don't know, but it's just a fantastic film that I really want to talk more about, but we need to get to our main story. I'm going to skip, what's the Thor film we hate? I even scrubbed the name from my Love and Thunder. Yeah. I'm going to skip that.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. I was trying to recover it from the deleted part of my brain. I'm going to skip that, but I'm going to go to what's on before that. I've just forgotten all the Thor films now.
Thor, The Dark World, Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, there you go.
I've never done any podcast type things before, so.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
all right.
Welcome to your first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. We have a few first people on, and everyone's.
I think that'll be really great for. Thank you for accepting my invite, by the way. I think people will be really great for an episode, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know," and then insert "Oh, I wasn't that big fan of that one," or
that one.
"Oh, I don't think I have enough knowledge on it." And I'm like, do you think I have knowledge on it? Also, I'm the biggest fan of everything, so you don't need to worry about that. I've got us covered.
Yeah, that's a funny one, people. I didn't really like that, but it's like, that's cool.
We actually want you to not be a fan of it. That'd be great.
Yeah, actually.
Literally,
conflict sells.
Yeah. Sometimes we're purposely trying to get some people that aren't into it. I know there's a few episodes where we've been like, I know who will really hate this.
I'm sure there's some things I'll be good at for that.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, let us know if you really dislike something, and we'll see if it's on the schedule.
Just send them our Borderlands episode.
I haven't even watched that, I'll be honest.
Oh, you could just listen to the podcast.
Yeah. It's way more entertaining.
Because it really makes me think about the stuff I'm consuming, and sometimes you could be in a little bit of a bubble and you guys can influence me of what to watch, because sometimes I just watch horror all the time. So I do need other people to tell me what's out there. But
we're here to take you out of your box, Jen.
Yeah, please do.
Here to take you out of your box and put you in the Isekai box. So
put me in as many cool boxes as possible.
I've never even played Borderlands, to be honest.
Okay.
There you go.
Even I've played it. It was worse than me.
Oh my god, we need to change that. It's a co-op game.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's definitely most interested play together. So if you wanna play sometime.
Yeah. Okay. Also, you do not need to play that game to know the film. That is that's a complete divorce from the source content.
You're probably better off watching the film before you play the games.
Yeah,
but
it's less of a letdown.
Not using the film as a way to judge the games, because if you do, then you might not.
Or
want to
using
play them.
taste to judge the film. That's well. Oh, no. By the way, we're not gonna. we did that. We did that already. Yeah, he's already dead. Cool.
No, because one of my friends tweeted or blue skied that they actually. I don't think it was quite that they. No, yeah, that they liked it, and I was like, "Nah, we watched different films.
That can't
We
be
definitely
possible.
watched it." Yeah, I was like, "You're lying." No. What really happy thing happened to you just before you watched it?
And that bit when you proposed to me, that was great. Wait, that's not the film. He just had a different day.
So I feel like it just shows like different people. And I think it has like a really nice message around it as well. Yeah, I did not get the second post-credit scene though.
Oh, did I miss that? You might have to fill us in.
It was like 2 seconds long, but I was so confused. I feel like there was information I needed to know.
All right, so my thoughts, like I said, a bit of a roller coaster. So if you strap in and follow me on this journey of my thoughts on Minecraft, so I didn't have expectations. In fact, my expectations were so low. This wasn't on the schedule until quite recently. I just missed. Not that I knew it was out, but for reasons that might become clear a bit later, just missed it.
It's funny because my reaction was, "Oh, I thought it was already on the schedule."
Yeah, he's sensible. Yeah, reasonable. It's definitely in our wheelhouse. But and then also a disclaimer. So it might sound like I don't like this film, but just bear with me. So firstly, I don't think this is a good film. I don't think this is a good film for reasons I will explain. And as I'm watching it, like, this isn't a good film. However, I cast my mind back to past episodes of the podcast where we've spoken about, in fact, Borderlands. So I don't know, Borderlands just keeps catching strays whenever we do the podcast. And Thor: Love and Thunder. This is a better film than those two films, probably combined, actually. I know it isn't saying much, but bear with me. Because I think what it does and what it's here for, I think it does so well. It just everything comes together so well to deliver what I think the purpose is. And what the purpose is what I thought the Lego movie would be. So this is the film I originally thought the Lego movie would be, first of all, which is why it probably took so long for us to cover that film. What I mean by that is one of my fears with the Lego movie is that it was only done to market Lego. And I guess ultimately it was, but there's actually a really good story in here. This story isn't as good as that, but what it does in terms of the marketing, I feel is so good. And like Tazziii said, has provided something that can entertain on different levels. And it does that really, really well. But I don't think it's a good movie. So that's my roller coaster thoughts on this film. And then we're going to dig into that.
Hater.
That was wild. But we'd love to. That was terrible. I don't know. I'm winging it. I don't know where I'm winging it with. I don't know what my points.
And that's weird. And then I didn't know it was a story adapted from an existing novel, Mickey 7, where
sorry, because so if it was originally, so the book came out in 2022.
So 2002. Did I say 2022 before?
No. I'm like, I just looked it up, and the book is 2022.
Oh, it's 2022.
Originally published the 15th of February, 2022.
Oh wow, that's like immediate.
So the film and the book, that was like a planned thing.
There you go. I didn't know.
And there's two books.
I think I got the dates wrong. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I think I got the dates wrong because in my mind.
Unless that's like the English. Was it originally in a different language?
I'm actually not sure.
And this is an adaptation.
Different, yeah. Let's doing the notes as we.
Yeah, because I was just like going to add it to my reading list. There's also a second book, so I'm like, does that mean was it adapted from both, or is there going to be a sequel?
All good questions, and now I'm very interested to know.
it's like that entrepreneurial journey, right? Of and I feel like you're gonna love that I'm tying this into entrepreneurship.
I had something
Of
from the
like
past. See where you go.
of like wanting to create something, whatever that business is, and being so like, this is what it is. Here you go. I have done the thing. You like it, right? You like it. It's good, done good, and not taking that moment of reflection of like, oh, how can I pivot? How can I adjust? What can I learn from that?
Because that's when she then learns the language.
Yeah.
She understands what they. Now she understands them, and now she can.
Yeah.
I mean,
now she understands their needs and
still
their
some
wants.
learning to do, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was a bit like that as well. Like, especially with the sticker thing, I feel like that's like, have a sticker with your order that you didn't actually order. Here's some free stickers.
or know what is going
Here's
on.
a free sticker, and you have no idea who I am or what I do. But stickers, right?
Yeah.
Everyone loves stickers.
I mean, that's quite literal at some events. Yeah, that's quite a literal thing. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I like that, and I think the bit about the purpose as well, because she has the line like, "Did anyone order me?" And that, in a sense, reveals like, I mean, this,
it's literally stranded on an island.
yeah. Like, what is my purpose here? And that is really what the film's about. I mean, there's layers into this. We'll uncover, but yeah, that is one of the key things. And yeah, no, the entrepreneur thing, because when I do talks, one of the things depends how it goes, but I'll say where you have to learn the language of like, if for young people, they want to work in games, but maybe they don't know the events, or they don't know other games other than FIFA and GTA that they play. And it's like, so I have this thing where it's like, you have to learn the language. I might use this actually. I might reference this. You have to learn the language, and then you can understand, then you can navigate. Then there you go, done, decision. I'm going to use this because that is exactly it.
Same, like we usually would look at like last 5 emails, even though we've had like hundreds come in. We'd only look at like, like you don't look at all of them.
Every single, yeah.
You don't have. There's no time. I think.
Yeah.
I always advise people to try and come into the studio, do like a face-to-face, because if you can do that.
See, I was telling that last time. I was like, it's actually better like to either call or come in.
Yeah, it is, because I think an email you can't. It's hard to like remember, and it's not like a personal thing to anyone. Like where it's just one of you, like or not me personally, but our talent coordinator is dealing with like thousands of emails, so you just have to do something.
You have to be very careful saying that, because you're gonna have a lot of people who are like gonna show up or come to
No, well, I mean, yeah, for sure, but I say it to people. Some people are scared to come. They don't believe me. Like there was a guy I met one time. It was at it was at an animation event, and he spoke to me, and he said he knew our work and stuff. And I said, look, you should come to the studio. Here's my email. Message me when you come. We can arrange a date. And he was like, yeah. And then he didn't do it. And the next time I saw him, I was like, I remember you. Like, I told you to come to the studio. What happened? He was like, oh, I didn't believe you. And I was a bit scared. And I was like, dude, I felt bad for him. I'm like, dude, you won't get anything if you
just don't do it. Yeah.
I said it, do you know what I mean? If I go back on my word, then you should call me out on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, look, make sure you come, and he still never came. So
it's very hard to find shortcuts in this industry. You have to really put in the work hard, but don't remember to knock harder. What does it mean? I've met lots of very talented young people who have incredible work or having a very good showreel, but they don't feel comfortable knocking at companies' doors, or they don't feel comfortable putting their work online. They don't feel comfortable contacting people. So
being demanding.
Exactly. And it's important that you don't hide away, because if you work hard but you don't knock at people's door, you don't send emails, you don't get into meetings, you don't see people's faces at festivals or events, it's very hard. You're gonna get hired. So put in the work. You work hard, but make sure that your work is seen when you work so hard to do that. That's very important.
One thing I realized when I was getting ready for the show was there were hardly any people I could find. I was spending ages very unhealthy amount of time on LinkedIn finding South Asian animators, South Asian directors, and South Asian writers. And I went into every possible database to get names to see whether they will be a right fit. And I thought, if there is any reason, even if we just get one series, the legacy will be that we brought some more new people into the industry who have South Asian background, who can tell these stories, and that because in the book world, I was already doing a lot in terms of representation, and for me this was quite important to do. And I didn't want to make a show, Nigel. I just wanted to write for TV, but nobody would give me an opportunity. And I thought, okay, fine, then I'll just make my own show.
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of indie devs probably work right up until release. You do as much as you can, but we didn't really have a gap to step back and look at what we had done before the world gave their opinion. Like the last build for the game was an hour or so before it released. We were working right up to the line. So it was very strange for it to immediately be in people's hands. I think we had lost sight of the culmination of the whole project.
We said an hour. Wait, so an hour
Yeah,
finished,
but in the
and
last
then
build, like an hour before release,
okay.
we did
That's
like
some Mission Impossible stuff.
6 character portraits on the last day. Like we were,
yeah, it was right up to the
we
wire.
were working right up to the end.
So we had like versions that a version that had gone out to like reviewers like a week before, but we even like kind of locked them out of a certain like the last part of the game as we finished it up, and
until a couple of days before release. Then we did a patch for them.
Yeah, and then
we were still reworking bits of that.
And then even after
in
that,
the last 2 days, still more bug fixes and even new content, new character portraits and stuff coming in.
Yeah, so it was right up to the wire. And I think, that was part of like us with being new to the whole situation, like being new to the industry, and not having done anything like this before. It was, yeah, we kind of lost track and sight of a lot of things. And when you're in the trenches like that, it's just so hard to see.
Yeah, we had the game being playable all the way through for several months by that point, but it was us not being happy, and I think that there was time, so we just tried to do what we could right up until the end.
Because you've seen the Origins Against the Odds, so this is that Tazziii, and yeah, I've mentioned plans to Tazziii as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I just don't play the guitar. That's like the one caveat to my character. I have a guitar.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a like projection thing that I added to my character.
Well, that's okay. Everybody needs to project sometimes. Well, I tell you what, you don't need any help visualizing it. You can already visualize yourself playing the guitar.
Exactly.
So, and that's half the battle. And if you ever forget what you look like, you can just, look at yourself doing it. So
yeah, and things that get written down for me tend to come true because I've done that with this manga.
Brilliant. Well, I'm looking forward to on your 41st birthday hearing you walk out.
Yeah. There you go. The performance.
Yeah, the big performance. Exactly.
You're just gonna have a room for the people holding the manga. Like, right.
Yeah.
This is what you promised.
I'll tell you what, Tazziii, when you do it, we can put it on the app and we can put your own backing track behind it. IRL. We'll bring everything full circle.
Full circle, yeah.
Exactly. So just but you have to do it. You can't be anyone else.
Yeah. How's that for synergy?
I should also point out, probably given that we all have a strong commitment to UK literacy, I should point out that my accent is very misleading. I actually grew up in the UK. I'm born and raised in the UK in London, but went to an international school, which is why I have an American accent. But I am just as passionate about the state of the UK as anybody else.
Okay. Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up, because I had made an assumption. So let's.
You're not the first person I know that is like fully like born here, grew up here, that has an American accent. So
really, I'd like to form a support group with them. Yeah, that's good to know. Well, my wife has a Americanized accent as well, and she's from Switzerland but went to one of these schools. So It gets you. It gets you, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right. Let me adjust my preconceived notions, and we will continue with the interview. So, what would you say was the best advice someone else gave to you when you were starting out, and did you follow it?
I would say that the amount of advice that I got when I started was like minimal, to be frank. I think one of the best early pieces of advice I got when I was in my early days, and I was a bit like loose with my, and I'm loud. I don't know if it's coming through on the mic. I'm a loud guy, you know, like my voice.
We've adjusted the volume so people won't be able to tell.
So my voice like really carries, right? And the best advice that I ever got was don't say anything about the meeting that you've just been to for the first 40 steps once you've walked out of it. And like that has been really solid advice for me, because I'm definitely the kind of person to walk out and be like, wow, expletive, like what was that about, you know, like, yeah, or if they didn't like my idea, maybe, you know, like really salty about it. So that was really good advice.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's done me really well.
My background's fine art. Then in my 20s I started making comics, but I got married, I had children, I became a single mother, and I needed to put food on the table, so I had a proper job. Many years I had a proper job, and then when I was 50 I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. So I went through all the treatment, and at my 5-year checkup, the consultant said, oh, you know, you're going to be here for a bit. And I realised I needed to spend the rest of my life doing what I want to do. And I walked away from my job, and that's what I've been doing. And I have never felt such a sense of purpose and satisfaction. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, no, I was going to say like congratulations. I don't know what you say to that exactly. And that's fantastic to hear.
It was a blessing. It was such a blessing. But that's as they say around here, that's my story.
I have a lot of, imposter syndrome when it comes to my art, but I'm okay with sharing it. And I think it goes back to the advice from Frank that, in the end, no one knows how I'm envisioned by me. And life is short, and, you never know when it's going to be your last day. And I want to, to have a life that I, God forbid something happens to me tomorrow, I can look back and say, no, I did everything I could. So that's what I try to do.
Well, I'll start with the last bit. It was a huge surprise, and it was phenomenally encouraging. It gave me a real boost of confidence. And the book is called, it's autobiographical, it's true, Ways to Kill My Mother's Lover with Limited Pocket Money and Minimal Mess. And it's a true story set in London and Ireland, and it's about how my brother and I decided that we needed to save our family, and because it was going to fall apart, and the whole problem was my mother's lover, who was called Beryl. And obviously Beryl wasn't the problem, but we thought if we could kill Beryl, then our family could be saved.
Okay. I'm going to have to bleep out this whole section of the
Are you going to have to? You're going to have to. Really?
Before our podcast is going to become Exhibit A in some courtroom somewhere.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
No, but continue. And as Superman recovers, his cousin, Supergirl, arrives at the fortress drunk to pick up crypto. The robots why did that word just like baffle me for a second? The robots comfort Superman with footage of his childhood on Earth.
What does it mean to build a company sorry. What does it mean to build a company on diversity? Why can I not say that word? I say it all the time.
We say it too much. That's too much. We've reached max diversity.
Max diversity.
Can't no more.
The cap. Yeah.
Campaign's over, people. Sorry.
So 1 week I went to GVC with IGVA in the scholarship. I came back, I spent 2 days in London to unpack, repack, and then I went to Thailand. I thought I'm gonna be kicked out of the master's degree because I was missing almost a month of lessons. But actually my teachers were incredibly supportive, and they said, Marina, the master's is super important, but actually that you are doing this, it means that, for us is to be proud of you, and we want to support you. And that was really important to me because, maybe other teachers or the university could have said, no, like you need to come and it's not okay that you're missing classes. But I guess that the whole point is that your students get to go to cool international stuff, and they knew that, so they really supported me super much.
Right, it's such a broad question to me. There are so many ways, I guess, creativity can be applied, right? And obviously in the content industry, beyond that. But I guess kind of creativity to me is like a mixture of combining, I guess, a vision for a kind of story or something that you want to tell or kind of communicate. And I feel like creativity is often problem solving as well, right? Like, how do you get that story out? How do you kind of deliver it in a way that kind of works for your audience, your budget, the expectations? And yeah, I kind of hate questions like this in a way, because in the same way that I hate an open brief, right? When somebody kind of says to me, you can make whatever you want, that's the worst thing I can hear. It's like, I need
that's
constraints.
interesting.
I need constraints. Well, the thing is that when people say you can make whatever you want, they don't mean that.
No, that's true.
Like that's the thing. It's a trap.
I feel it again does well with that side of it as well, because I think that's important when you're considering a story for this audience primarily, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or not, maybe.
It does.
Fair, okay. Cool.
We lost you for a bit. Can't tell if I have a temperature because it's been so warm today.
Warm, yeah.
My brain is going to be so slow. I don't know about anyone else, but in this heat.
The heat is the slow moving round table.
Oh, yeah, it's a heat wave for us over here in the UK.
Yeah, although I don't like the term heat wave. Can it be a heat wave if every year it gets to this temperature in summer?
Still a heat wave.
So what's just hot then?
It's when it stays hot, because the temperature's dropping tomorrow or Wednesday. Sorry,
Wednesday. Yeah.
So it's still a wave. Like, it doesn't just stay hot.
So then, because like the rest of the week was what, 20s? So that's just hot. But anything,
it's early. Well, like, so our warm temperature, the average warm temperature is like mid-20s, right? Whereas
summer.
this is high 20s, low 30s.
Low 30s, yeah.
Which is abnormal for the average temperature of the summer.
Okay, I guess what I'm saying is,
it's a wave.
What point, no, I get that. I guess what I'm saying is, at what point, if every year we get to this point and it hits high 20s, low 30s, is that just not? Is that then the average? When does that then become the
when
average?
it's consistently like that throughout the summer.
For a long time.
It does feel like every year it does get about 30, 31 at some point.
Yeah.
So it's starting to become common now.
But that's not what makes it a heat wave. It being common that it at one point in the summer it goes up isn't what. It's still a wave because it peaks. Like, most places just have it's whatever is like not the average for that. If our average temperature went up to the 30, then that would then be like, if you looked at it on a graph, it would literally look like a wave.
Yeah,
could go up and then down. Yeah, that's what makes it a heat wave. Not that it happens every year. We have a heat wave every year. That's
yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. My fear is that it's just gonna be like this, or in our lifetimes it will just be like this.
Yeah, we'll get a heat wave every year, but
no, I mean, like, with the averages. I guess I'm saying global warming basically. Is that ultimately what I'm saying? It's just like the averages will creep up to a point where late 20s, early 30s will just be normal.
Yeah, but we're not there. But then we'd still have a heat wave because we'd still have days that were
that would be above that.
average.
Yeah, fair. Okay. That's Origins Against All Odds, which features Tazzii's character in the My Matter universe. It's a reflective, hope-filled manga about pursuing your creative career goals in the face of resistance and doubters in the world around you. So we've got that to look forward to. We've also got some events taking just combining different words.
I need YouTube to just like get better. Like better interface, because it's like using this, the interface is still based around like old YouTube, and it's so much more now. I need better use of like playlists and being able to organize the content, because I have such different content that I'm watching and interacting with. Like, I need to be able to organize it better.
I noticed they took.
Like a drop, like, you know, when you click and drop and you can pick stuff up in like folders.
Yeah, like I need some sort of like categorization of things. Like my
That's true.
Sometimes their algorithm gets annoying because you watch one
thing, boy. It's like, you love this thing to death. Here's everything.
Which I love and hate, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch all of it. Like,
like I enjoy sports from time to time, but I'm not a big sports guy. But every once in a while, I'll see something. It could be random. It could be women's rugby or something, and I'll, oh, this is kind of fun and interesting, and I'll watch that. And all of a sudden, I just get rugby.
We know what you like.
Okay.
The problem with me is I do hyperfixate on things. So if they put it in front of me loads, I'm gonna watch it loads. It's like, especially when it's animal related content, because I do go down those rabbit holes.
You
Quite
watch
literally.
one cute wombat video, and then everything's Australian.
Yeah. Like, I don't need my note. I think it's good that I have to reach for my phone to check my notifications, or at least
Like
check
the
my watch
intentionality.
to check my messages. Yeah. It's just way too, like, I don't want to be that accessible. People can wait. People can wait for me to read their messages. If it's that urgent, they will call me.
Yeah, it's not good. You know what? When we were at the event on yesterday, who feels like ages ago,
Yeah,
but
oh my God, yeah.
I went to the toilet, and there was at the urinal. There's like a couple people there. One of them had a phone in the hand. I'm like,
Oh my God.
what? It's a British series by Stephen Knight, who has made. Wait, I was just about to say something. Let me just double check. Stephen Knight, because he made Peaky Blinders. Or is that the same guy? Hold on.
Get some live fact checks.
Yeah, live fact check.
You are correct. It is in
Yeah,
fact.
yeah, Steve. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, oh, but I just assume, because I just assumed that. Yeah, it's Peaky Blinders. Okay, cool. Let me rewind that. So, like The Office, for example, Michael Scott was a meaner character in season 1, and then because why is his name just completely escaped? Blur. My brain is just like literally one of the most famous comedians. No. Oh, so the US Office I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna have to. Yeah,
It's
but
going
you
to
all
whoosh
know him.
right over my head because I haven't watched The Office.
Oh no, but you know him because you're watching a series with him. Steve Carell. Why? It's like, I love Steve Carell. How do I? Okay, I'm gonna cut that bit out and use it for bloopers.
I was about to say, hiding your shame.
I'm hiding. I'm gonna repurpose my shame.
Like literally, before you jumped in, literally talking about like how just people just like, if it's not action, then
it's mid.
Then it's like, yeah, because I was speaking to someone and they were like, oh, there's like 2 episodes of Free Run that didn't need to be there, and I was like, I don't think there's anything in Free Run that didn't need to be there. It's so specific and so methodical. And they were like, oh, it only started to get good at the end, like obviously when it starts to get action. And I'm like, you have missed the whole point.
Oh yeah,
of Free Run. There is a reason why it is at that pace. It's kind of the point.
Like, reason why I I enjoyed Free Run more than I did was because like it started at like the end of the journey. Like, you know how like you have like those fantasy animes where they're just like, oh, we're going to defeat the Demon King.
Yeah.
Or some stuff like that, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, this is set after, and like, what do people do? Like, that was just like, oh wow, they really did that, huh?
It's like not even just after. It's like 100 years after.
Oh yeah.
And I gonna say I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it because it is like, I think it's such a well like made anime, and just the
Oh
the
yeah.
themes and messaging in it is so good, and the use of the pacing I think is brilliant because they like that is part of like the storytelling mechanism.
Yeah.
But people just don't. There's just a lot of people that I feel like just watch anime like for the fight scenes. I don't necessarily fully appreciate everything
Yeah.
that anime has to offer. They don't see it as like a medium the same way they might see like Western TV or like films, like live
Yeah.
action films.
They're there for like the hype moments.
Yeah. So they miss out on like just the amazing storytelling that happens in anime. It's always so hard choosing which anime to talk about.
Oh,
It's not like there's a lot of them or something.
no.
Oh, and I watch
Flip a
a
coin.
lot.
How many
Most of
times
the
have you
time.
watched One Piece?
Sorry?
How many times have you watched One Piece?
Times. I'm still getting through it.
I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, I know because Tazzii's been keeping up with One Piece, which is
Wow, kudos.
Not quite.
well, when I
didn't.
say keeping up, you are in sight.
Yeah, I'm in sight,
Yeah.
but I was trying to catch up before it restarted, and I was on track, and then like just fell off, and now I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna reach the current thing for a while now.
But still, like to be like in like me on 100 and something episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better than me. I never
Yeah.
got on because I think I fell off maybe the first season when it was showing in North America because I can't imagine keeping with it that long. So kudos.
Did you hear about One Piece? That's a vague thing.
Yeah,
There's so
I
much
mean,
news about One
I've heard
Piece,
of it.
like literally every day. No, so it's going to be no longer coming out weekly from next year, and there's going to be 2 seasons a year.
Wait, so no longer weekly, but more of it? Is 2 seasons?
No, less of it.
Oh, less. Okay.
Yeah, it's a maximum of like 24 episodes. It's not that many episodes in a whole year, basically, because they're just going to release 2, like rather than it being episode to episode.
Yeah.
There's then going to be seasons.
This is like a productive George R.R. Martin situation. Like, like they can't make me just the ending isn't there, whereas he's just not doing the ending.
Do you guys see K-pop Demon Hunters yet?
Yes.
I loved it. It was really good.
I did put it on a
funny as well.
list,
Yeah.
on our podcast list, so I'll watch it sometime soon. But
It was
I
very
now keep
entertaining.
hearing about it. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
because
and
I've
the
never heard
songs
of
were
it.
good as well. The songs were like
The
bangers.
songs are on replay on my Spotify. Like I do not know many times I've listened to Golden at this point.
Which passed the previous, I guess, which was the top, Red Notice, which I haven't actually watched. The Rock and who else was in that? I just remember, was it The Rock? Or am I even thinking? No, Chris Evans. I don't know. Someone's in it. That shows how much attention I'm paying.
It always seems to be like immortal man that is like hundreds or thousands of years old, and a woman that is either newly immortal, still mortal, becoming newly immortal, or immortal but like very young.
Right.
Especially as a lot of them are written by women. I'm like, do you not envision yourself as like more powerful to begin with?
I feel this is a episode that needs to come with a soundtrack, and
I can sing it for us.
yeah, you might have to.
You have my vote.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
and it's just so deep. But then I was like, how it's done is also a banger.
Yeah, that's a good intro. That's a good intro. Also good for cleaning the
Yeah.
bathroom. True story. I just
Yeah.
I just had that. In my,
And
this is
then
how it's
like,
done.
And this is how authentic they were. Do you guys know what kimbap is, or kimbap?
no.
No.
It's Korean sushi specifically. It's a
Oh,
slightly
okay.
different view. And so if you know that what that sushi on there is actually Korean sushi. It looks
Oh,
very
nice.
slightly different. In terms of what they put into it. And so like you talk about authenticity and things that like, oh, if you know, you know. And there's so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
of these little things, right?
yeah.
That
I
they
really
don't
like,
overly try to explain, but
but
they're
they're there.
in there that no one will notice unless you know. And so
I love that.
And they are very cool. We are supporting them. However,
I don't like the sound of that.
your
I
idol,
disagree.
listen,
I
listen.
don't know what you're gonna say. It sounds
when
negative, so I
no,
disagree.
when this song came on, at this point, I'm like, do we really need the honeymoon? Can we not just we just like I started talking like a sports coach whose team just lost the final. I was like, look, Huntrix, we did well. We got to the final act, played a good game, but sometimes you just come up against a better team, and that song is a hit. Like we just we'll come back. We'll get
now.
Yeah, we'll get him in a sequel. Don't worry about it. Like it's okay. I was like, that song is fun. That's my favorite song. That song. I don't know what it says about me. Like when the demons are about to take over, but that song is like, yeah, let them have it. Let them have it. And just to double check, Marina, is it am I pronouncing your name Marina Diaz?
Yes, perfect.
Diaz, cool. All right, just double checking. We're doing an episode on K-pop Demon Hunters that have some like South Korean names, and I'm just like trying to make sure double checking.
Ooh, that sounds more
names.
challenging than Spanish.
Yeah. You've met Craig before.
I don't know if it had a voice last time.
Oh no, it's definitely
always had a voice.
Had a voice, yeah. Very distinct.
Very, yeah. Likes to be known that is present. Just to give you some context, I have Craig turned down to 20% because the presence is known. Like every time, it'll be like, now recording, and like when I'm recording for like the audio drama, I mean, we also use Craig for like just a backup. Okay. And like for behind the scenes recording, and and you're like trying to get into character, and you just hear Craig like, now recording, and you're like, excuse me.
This is why I don't understand why like the mainstream is so behind on like a lot of this stuff. Like to them it's so foreign, and it's like this stuff has been around for a long time, man.
Yeah, we've been using this for a few years now. Yeah, it must be because we do like an end of year highlights and bloopers and stuff, and for the past 3 ones it's been a lot about Craig because a long time ago he used to not work very reliably. Now he's super reliable, which means the end of year kind of highlights are kind of going to be boring now because there's no complaining about Craig. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the next one. I feel like the end of year highlights are going to be boring now because there's just like no complaining about Craig talk. So I don't know what.
But you can probably just do praise Craig.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, they got Craig.
Okay, there we go. Because they're in the finals at the moment. It's like they keep playing it, and I don't know what the tie is to them.
Good song.
Yeah,
Like,
it works. Yeah.
How are they able to play it?
Oh, you mean like how is the
legally?
Nintendo shut that down? That's a good question. I didn't even think of that. But I mean, it must, because like all basketball like teams, they'll play some songs. So I guess there must be like some group licensing or.
Man, whoever got the licenses for that is like.
Maybe that's why that's the only one they play.
Yeah. They could only afford that one license. Or
it's the
like
shortest one.
the stipulation for it was that you can't play anything else from anyone else.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, the interview I missed was with Fahim.
Yes. Yeah, it's good.
Shows how much I pay attention to the schedule, isn't it?
It's good.
I don't look what's on the schedule. Okay. I just show up. Or in this case, I didn't. How do you get a theme shoot, like a video game theme song, out of your head? Yeah,
I think you can only add.
Because if it's a regular song, I just put it on repeat and sing it until I get bored. But there's no words for one.
Yeah.
And for two, it's very short.
Yeah. I figured there's only enough brain space for a certain amount of jingles in the human brain, maybe. So you just need to keep adding more until that initial one goes, and then you probably got other problems.
Almost a little bit stalkery, but hey, they're fans, and I admire their passion for you and the character. Oh, what about yourself, Coco?
Sorry, what was the question?
I don't think it has like quite the like level of impact that Parasite had, but I still think it's like very well done. I was going to say something completely forgot what I was going to say. So yeah, thanks, brain.
Do you know what? I think I actually managed to not go at any point, which for me is like, I don't think I've ever done.
That's impressive. You do it. If you did, because we do it all the time, and I have to cut that out. I can't.
What did somebody say to me the other day? It's a thinking word. I think they were trying to be nice. That's what they were saying. It's a thinking word. Yeah.
Oh, I guess, is hell a swear?
Sorry, say that again.
Is hell a swear?
No, that's fine. I think that's fine. Is that fine? I don't know what the BBC guidelines are swear, but I think that's fine.
I've been told that it is in the US, but it's not in the UK by most of my UK friends. So
yeah,
I just wanted to see
right.
where. Cool.
So can you not say that if I don't know, whatever news channel you've got, like daytime news, there you can't say that in the US?
Yeah, I feel like they don't.
Do we? I'm trying to think. I feel like
no,
we do.
Hell is fine in the UK. I realized, when I worked at summer camp, it was wild what was considered a swear word. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's funny. That's that different standard.
Like a lot of things that are just like a regular British vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like American curse words.
Curse, yeah.
And considering that there's a set of curse words that have an allowance of how many times they're allowed to be said before watershed.
I didn't know that, did I? I don't think I knew that.
The same with like ratings for films. Like a PG can have a certain amount of
Yeah, that's a good point.
Swear words in it, and certain ones like there's like a ranking system.
Right. I've seen Marvel. I know it's Marvel testing those limits a little bit.
Yeah, definitely with Deadpool.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Captain America. There's a few in there. I was like, oh, okay. Steve Rogers didn't swear. I do feel there is not that there's not valid criticism there is, but there's almost like an unfair amount of criticism where people are like just waiting for this to fail, waiting to say, yep, told you nothing's good since Endgame. And it comes a point where I think I saw, speaking of YouTube, I can't remember which channel, and I think even if I did, I wouldn't want to give this particular channel a shout out, but there was something was being said about, oh, this was actually okay, and it didn't have too many woke elements in it, whatever that means. And I almost got a sense like people will just wait. They were just waiting for like any little chink that they could just jump on and say, this is it, the death of MCU. And in some cases, like I say, Marvel since Endgame, they hasn't been as good as what took place. But in another sense, they're it's a tricky situation because Endgame was so good, and they were never going to stop making films after, like, I think literally the most successful film from a commercial point, but also just a story. There's more story in there. So what do they do? What do you do like with that when everything is going to be compared? Like, we're just going to be comparing everything they do to that. Like, are we giving I know I'm sounding like I'm defending the corporate giant, but are we giving enough like chance for these films, or are we just at a point now where people's like, is this as good as Endgame? Nope. Devil Marvel, here it is. Like, how do we deal with that? Yeah, I think that's my question. Is that maybe I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
So what's your exact question?
I'm actually not sure. I don't know if I've got a question. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I'm saying like how do we approach Marvel films going forward? Because if we say this is a decent film, and let's just give this it's on the upward swing, because I know Tazziii, you haven't seen Thunderbolts. I don't know if you've seen Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was genuinely. I actually think Thunderbolts may be a slightly better film than
maybe
Fantastic
maybe.
Four, but about it. So I think it's good, but it still feels like there's a bit of fatigue, and like I said, there's some fatigue, and some people just like, I would say like an agenda of just like everything's terrible since Endgame, and that's the thing, you've got to convince me otherwise. Yeah, maybe it's just a commentary. Maybe I don't have a question. I'll give Lau a heads up, but we can get started, and then if he's still available, then I'll sort of do the editing. But what I'll do, I'll introduce both, and then Lau just give a hey, and then we'll just go in and see what happens. Yeah, people go and listen to that episode. Yeah, we'll put links in the show notes. Co-founder Lau K. Lau's not here, but I'm going to say, Lau, how's it going? And then I'm going to maybe either cut that out completely or copy in. That's we'll figure that out. Lau would have said some stuff, and then I'll say, ha, good one, Lau. And then I'll say,
yeah, I need to get on the Has-Been Hotel, because I've heard good things, and I've seen just like little clips, and I'm like, I feel like I really enjoy this, and you should just like watch it.
It's definitely not for everyone, but I have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely for me.
Yeah. And nicely timed. Lau, do you want to tell us about what you've been reading, watching, or playing?
Hey everyone. Oh wow. So as it happens, and sorry, hey everyone.
Hello.
That's some expert timing now.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for his name to be. I only turn up when I'm needed. Not a second before. that was freaky. Right in when you were needed.
Yeah.
I had no idea, I'll be honest, but hey, glad it all worked out. I can actually see it ending where he stays. He joins the Federation or whatever they were called, and basically he just sends a clone back, and the aunt sort of says, actually, I did quite like the clones. So
this arrangement, he cleans up, he cooks, he cleans.
Because it will allow her to pursue her dream, although she's technically been to space, but you get my point.
See, my ending was that they would both stay in space, because her dream is to be an astronaut and
that's a good point. Yeah.
And then they're there, and I was like, so when they went back, I was like, wait, the logical conclusion would have been for them to both,
and
they'd both.
Because then he's not like a kid being the emissary or whatever. He has an adult with him who can, who has a bit more responsibility and experience.
And like, it doesn't seem like she has much to go back to. Like, it doesn't seem like she has any strong affinity. Yeah, exactly. Like, they that's true. They massively violated some laws there.
It's true.
I don't think they would come back to like anything.
It's like a parade.
Yeah, because as well, like they
handcuffs.
There's literally no back on Earth. There's literally nothing, and it.
Yeah, they don't suffer any
There's
consequence.
nothing to go. Yeah, because there was the Earth has no idea what was going on in space. That's completely disconnected from everything.
Communiverse.
So
yeah,
what
nice
are they going
try,
back?
buddy.
What are they going back to? But yeah. So
why don't you get Greek on the phone and he can tell me whatever. He can back up your story. You know, someone gets arrested and they're like, no, my friend, like, you can vouch for me. Yeah.
My thing would have been, that they both end up in
that's a good point.
the communiverse, and like.
I did not think about that.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't do that.
All right, Tazziii just fixed it for you. So,
Yeah, my consultancy fee is.
yeah. We've had a mad change of schedule. So basically, Tazziii got called away because she's on set now, so she's missed an episode. And then Vic, who was the other guest, had tooth extraction.
Ouch.
Yeah. So it is actually just me and you.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to do like you know that meme with like Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
Where that's gonna have to be this episode. It's just us two. We are gonna do the Kobe and Shaq thing, and we're gonna take over. We're gonna take over the game. The other players aren't here. It's just us two-man game, and we're gonna outscore the opponent or whatever basketball analogy I'm reaching for. I will do a recap of the story, but first, let's get everyone's quick takes and general impressions. And by everyone, I mean, wait, are you Kobe or Shaq? Am I Kobe or Shaq? Des, let us know what you think.
Oh wait, did I mention this last week? I can't remember if I'd started it. Did I mention Once Upon a Witch's Death last week?
There was a witch thing, but I don't think it was that one. The witch part sounds familiar.
I might have to just go back on last week's notes because I can't remember if I started watching. Actually, can I mention it again? Because I would have started it and I finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mention it again. It's good enough.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess a kind of a side bit of advice to that is like it's okay to feel uncomfortable, like with what you're making and not really feeling like you know where it's going. Like, I think like that's where you kind of grow, right? So like scary projects, like take them, just take them and see where you can kind of go.
Okay, so my internet just dropped out for a second, so I completely out of sync in that. I missed that. Could you repeat that last bit?
Yeah,
you're back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
I think
it's
you
just
cut out. You were telling me what an incredible interview.
human being, and yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd assume that you were saying anyway when you went.
Yeah, it was. I won't repeat. It was all from the heart. So it's one of those. Yeah.
It was so effusive that you could even recreate that. Yeah.
Emotionally, I can't go back to that place again. So we'll let you enjoy the rest of your evening and imagine what could have been. I went to London Symphony Orchestra thing in Trafalgar Square yesterday, which was a very interesting experience. I mean, it was good. It was just, well, not even just. It was good, and because it was through the mayor, the board thing, I got to go basically to the VIP thing, and then the VIP seating, and then the VIP thing afterwards.
Oh, nice! Love that.
Yeah. I've got a story about accidental racism. I'll save it to after. But
accidental racism. What a sentence!
Because my friend, sorry, we'll get to the interview. My friend sent, I think it was an Instagram post, and the guy was saying how it's not about how good you are, how well you do. It's he didn't use the phrase "it's who you know," but it's like relationships and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising, I'm sure you know. But then, especially after the event that I went to yesterday, I was like, the front doors for suckers. Like, so now I don't want to apply to do conventions. I just want to like know someone and just like work something out directly.
I think I need to get comfortable with just doing that.
Yeah. Honestly, I got like yesterday. I was talking because someone at the London Symphony Orchestra. I didn't even notice they do what's it called? Discover? I think it was Discover, where it's like outreach for schools and like young people from that whole thing.
Okay.
And I was speaking to the lady who runs it. So I was just talking to her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I like the bit where because the kids then got to perform in the set." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I run that." That's my thing. I was like, "Oh okay." And then we were talking. I gave her my card. She was like, "Oh, we've got a thing later this month. I don't know if I'll get an invite," but she's like, "Oh yeah, you should." She come and was like, okay, so I've gone from literally not knowing to bumping into the person who runs it to being like, okay, come to this event. Like, why am I applying for anything? just network, just network. So, welcome to the podcast. This is,
We tend to have
this
mini
is-
meetings
yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
But in submissions, weren't you getting better, even with the rejections?
I was getting better, and because I was writing a lot, and then I found a local publisher in Singapore who were publishing school magazines, and this was a thing before. Lots of magazines going to schools, and they used in schools. And they gave me a regular column, 2 regular columns, one fiction and one non-fiction. And I then wrote every week for that column. So then I got better and better and better by actually doing the work. And that always helps. But I know I teach a lot of new writers, regardless of whether they're young or old. And a lot of them, they write one story, and the first thing they want to know is how to get an agent. I said, no, you have to go and write hundreds of stories before you actually want to go and find an agent. So I would say, if you want to learn anything, put the hours in. There are literally no shortcuts.
How history has been, and especially in terms of discoveries in science, in the Western world, we're way behind. We're playing catch up. But then we make it out as like we discovered it. It's like, no, man.
Yeah.
That's like, no, man. People have been doing that for hundreds of years. We just caught up.
Or it's just capitalism. That
is
they're
right.
like, we don't want you to
Always comes back
general
to
people to know this because it doesn't work for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a good time. I've been. Have you seen the book Inshitification?
Yeah.
No.
I need to actually get it, but Cory Doctorow.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
When he wants to listen to it, like, doomed, man. We're on the wrong timeline. 100% we're on the wrong timeline. Don't know how I got on this one.
This one, I know, right? Which version of me is on the right one?
Listen, there's a version of me laughing right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you laugh now. So
yeah, but this one's laughing
only imagine.
from the gut.
From the gut. It's real.
He's feeling it. I'm laughing, but I'm crying on the inside.
Yeah, you're
yeah, but
laughing in tears.
Yeah.
So that's kind of this. You're like trying to piece the clues together as well. Yeah. So that's my stories. Nigel, what about you?
Oh, something just dropped there. Now we're all caught up with the My Matter universe. Let's talk about. That's from a different set of show notes. I just sabotaged myself. Damn it! That's what it feels like to be Tazziii.
Oh, I think it was like so fun and sweet. It definitely wasn't like extension and extent. Why can I not say the word
Existential.
Existential. Thank you.
When I went to Malta and just got to the airport, crossed over into customs, like the first sign was like, I think it was actually Aldi, but like Aldi welcomes you to Malta. And I don't know why I just found it funny that why is Aldi
Why is
the ambassador for Malta?
They're not even from Malta. It'd be different if it was like German. It's a German brand.
Yeah. Like it's just like know your role. Just stack the shelves and try to represent the country. Before we wrap up for the episode, let's not forget about the bonus round, Tazziii.
Yeah, so the question that immediately comes to my mind, I forgot to do the intro to the section.
Just eager. A couple things actually, because you've given so much really. So actually, let me do the intro because there's the intro to this. So I just
ready to get into the questions.
So yeah, this is the part where we like to throw in follow-up questions or just random things that didn't quite fit in anywhere else.
Anytime you could just bump in and just say, I know, you're rambling, bro. You're rambling, brother.
No, you answered the question in there.
Cut it short.
Like added some extra flavor. No, we love it. We love hearing like more of what you can give us. Like people listening want to know it all.
Sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm rambling too much.
Yeah. Do you?
I don't know. I don't know what you were saying. Nigel, help me out. What was I even talking about? What was the question?
Favorite sketch.
You know, as much as we are doing work in schools or creating free resources and all the stuff that we're doing outside of the events, it is getting those people together in a space that is nothing like it. And that's, you know, you hear a lot of people talk about the spark moment where, you know, you can have kids that just come to Fest of the Girl once, but something sparks something for them that they then continue on and it creates change for them. And yeah, there really is nothing like it. So, you know, for us, I know where we have the most impact is when you get those girls in a room together. That's the big difference. Obviously, there's all the learnings you take every year. But I think also it's grown from the point of view of our ambitions for it. You know, originally it literally was, and deep down this was what it still is for me, is that it makes a difference for my own kids there. And here's one of them right now. Yesterday. And it was, you know, it was to make it, you know, something that they could be part of.
As at least half of the stories that we do on a podcast, I watched it for the podcast. But I do remember this coming out at the time and thinking, oh, because there were 2 Pinocchios around the same time. And in my mind, it's like, oh yeah.
What was the other one?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, this is the one I'm going to watch.
I think I saw it on TikTok. I can't remember. But there was like an interview with Guillermo del Toro where he basically said like the first 7 to 10 years of your life is just you acquiring trauma, and then as you become an adult that's you starting to process it, and then by the time you're 50, you know, you can kind of unpack it and understand like how to exist and who you are. I'm paraphrasing, but not by a whole lot. Like he really did say that.
I don't think my trauma collecting stopped. So
yeah, 7, you say?
Studio 77 at mymatter.com and telling us how great we are. And so we're going to go into some bonus questions now, our little bonus round.
Yeah, I've also just realized that email address is misspelled. Sorry, it's not a pressing thing, but yeah.
I didn't even notice.
For years I must have been. And then it's just, yeah, I don't know why I just noticed now. I must have looked at that like just over and over and never seen it until right now. Anyway, that's not important for right now. As these films do, at the end, we are introduced to a new character. So Amy is coming for the next one, and I'm out again.
You're back.
There we go.
Ooh, am I back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You can hear us now?
Oh.
Yes. There you go.
There we go. Hey.
I feel like my internet connection is just hanging on by my string and rubber bands or something. Okay, we're almost there.
I don't know. Whenever I talk about coming into the industry, I'm like, I'm not sure if this is helpful for anyone.
It was not boring, and it was absolutely fascinating and definitely helpful. Like getting everyone's different point of views. Like even me, like I'm like, that's useful information for myself. So, I think like one thing that I always think about, like when I'm either like personally having conversations like this or people are on the podcast, it's like everything you have to say is so valid because that's your experience and that's it. Like that is your experience and you've done it, so it's going to be helpful to someone else.
I hope so.
I really hate to say this. I don't want to be a killjoy, but I really do have to bounce.
Oh, no problem.
I'm just going straight to.
Yeah, same. I have to as well.
I'm
no
so sorry,
problem,
but it was
no.
lovely. It was lovely chatting to all of you guys.
You too.
Yeah, likewise.
Cool.
Yes.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, that's it for our retrospective. Let's put a pin in that and come back to it. Oh, I was going to say guests, but we don't have any yet, and I don't do a story tip for this, so guess we just.
Bye.
Click. But if you haven't seen it, sorry for the spoilers, but we did. Did I warn you? I did give that. I don't. You know what? I don't think I did the spoiler.
I don't think you did either.
That's funny. I really missed that.
You're gonna have to add it in.
Add that. Cool. I'll fix that in post. That's weird. I just skipped past that. Cool.
It's
All
for
right,
not
I'll
having a guess. It's
guess I have throws.
throwing you
Yeah,
off.
throws me
Throwing the
off.
whole system off.
To make sure we fill that third and fourth chair. And remember, sugar-coated darkness may be good for the taste buds, but it's still bad for the soul. So be careful. Take care, everyone. Cool. The internet made it. Tried to take down the episode, but cool. Thank you very much. Yeah. We did it. And until next time, stay safe. And remember, if you are ever wondering what to do after you've committed a crime, I recommend number 1, don't confess. Number 2, get a lawyer. And number 3, think about making a comic about it. Just saying. Take care, everyone.
That's really good.
That's brilliant.
And until next time, stay safe. And remember, we want you to know that we have definitely closed the fridge door and all sharp objects are out of reach. Take care, everyone. All right, that's it.
Love that. That was such a good outro. I love that outro.
I always try and come up with something by the end of the episode.
Nailed it.
Until next time, stay safe. And remember, don't you dare try to turn us off. You couldn't even if you tried. We're out here working on your behalf in the background forever and ever and ever. Take care, everyone.
Thank you so much.
And remember, if you have suffered as a result of a pickle-related trauma and your name is not Morty, we can't help you, but we do know a couple people who can. Take care, everyone. And remember, if you lost a Game Boy in Spain in the 90s, get in touch. We might have found it for you. So take care, everyone. It usually goes on a bit longer. That's why I say an hour or so, because it's usually also.
Yeah.
But it's
I
just
hope
over
you
an
don't
hour.
have too much problem editing it down or whatever.
And remember that we hope you like this episode, but if not, give it about 40 steps before you say anything. So take care, everyone. There we go. That's it.
Cool.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's all right.
And no swearing. There you go. You did it.
No, I can't believe it. I actually made it through, Joe. I made it through the podcast. No swearing.
And remember, you may have abandoned your family for fame and fortune, but you can still be my idol because that song is an absolute classic. Damn the Homeroom. Take care, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for sticking in for that.
Nice ending. Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you
No,
very
but yeah,
much.
very
No worries.
excited to see like down the line how big you guys are going to get.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, it's it's been a long line, but
Yeah, like right now I'm visualizing, you guys are like massive, like everyone knows about you, about your podcast, and I'm like, oh, I was there.
let's work on that. Let's work on
It's
that.
coming. It's coming.
It's
I've had
coming, it's
people come
coming.
up to me and be like, "Oh, that company, like my Amada," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Yes, yeah.
Awesome.
My success is where I go somewhere and I go, "Do you know who I am?" Then I'll know I made it. That's it. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. And remember, if you are having a challenge with funding, it might be in the name. So we are no longer a podcast. We are a highbrow, bespoke, conversational delivery system. Give us money, please. Take care, everyone.
Very good.
Thank you.
No, you're so welcome. That was great.
And until next time, remember, don't judge a book by its cover or a person by their accent. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
And remember, a little bit of fire goes a very long way. Take care, everyone. Thank you.
Apologies for rambling on.
No, it's good. That's what editing's for.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Cut this 2 hours down to 45 minutes.
20 minutes. He was in and out of the studio. Who knew? And remember, perfection might get you killed. So drop your standards and you might live longer. I think that was the lesson from this discussion. So take care, everyone.
Nailed it.
Can't believe it's been like 2 hours, 3 hours. Crazy.
Yeah, it goes because I feel like we always go long. I feel I just accepted it now, but but yeah.
It's very, very fun to talk passionately about cool things with cool people. So I appreciate the opportunity.
All right, that's good. I appreciate people, sticking with us when we do go along and adding to the discussion. It's definitely, it definitely works better when we have different people and having different opinions. So always appreciate that people spending time with us. And you can come back. You're welcome. This is basically our thing, Pigeon. We just
Get people
we have people
in,
come on and
and
just
then you can
bring
never
them on.
leave.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, until people stop responding to our emails, we keep having them back on.
Honestly, for
So
me, like a chance to just like nerd out about a story I like is golden. It's great.
cool.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll haunt you again.
Right. Thank you so much. Am I supposed to disconnect that other thing now?
Yes, we are releasing you back into the wild. You can enjoy the rest of your evening.
Everyone had some like great takes. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. That was a long one, but thank you for sticking in there, everyone.
It was good to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I do feel lighter. That was actually that's genuinely helpful. That is it. We are good. Appreciate that.
Good episode. Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you for it. It's again, I learned a lot, so I appreciate everyone's perspective. Yeah, that's it.
You're still recording. Do you want to be?
Oh, yeah. Let me cut Craig. You're still typing.
Yeah, I realized that I stopped recording. Like I left the web Craig and forgot to leave Discord Craig. Just forgot to press the hang up button. Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself now, but I'm gonna, I don't know, stretch or something. Actually, can I quickly tell you this? My accidental racism. So it wasn't. It's just a funny thing. So, like I said, I was in the special area because the invite came through the mayor's office, so I got to sit in a specific area. So I was by myself. I think there was another person. I saw another person at the GLA, had a chat with her, and then someone else, but I didn't quite catch them. So I was just by myself, sat down. There's an empty space to my right, and after a while, I hear a voice and hear someone say, "Oh, can I sit down here?" And it's like, "Yeah, sure." So this old lady. Most people are white. That's important to the story. So I might be like one or two black people in this area, and we do some small talk, blah blah blah. How you doing? How's it going? Haven't been here in a while. And then she asked me where am I from, and I took that as a geographical. So I was going to say I'm from North London, Tottenham. So I was going to say that. Before I can get the words out, she sort of jumped in embarrassed. She's like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean where you from, what country you're from. I'm so sorry." I was like, "Oh, okay, now it feels awkward a little bit." And I was like, I didn't take it like that, so I was cool. But she was a bit mortified. I was like, "No, it's cool. I didn't. Yeah, no worries." So I said, "I'm from the mayor's office, or not from the mayor's office, but I'm an ambassador on the board," and that helped calm things down. And then so that was just like a weird. I don't know if that was. Yeah, I don't know how I quite had to take. I didn't take it anyway, but
I think that's a hard one because because that question can come across as where are you from, right? And if she's asked that from people, just asking like, "Oh, where are you from?" Like we would ask, "Where in London are you from?"
Because other people asked me and they meant like, what's your connection? Or some people, I think one other person said, like, "What's your connection to this thing?" Or that similar thing. That's what she meant.
Yeah, but she might have experienced asking someone.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Where are you from?
Where are you from? And then automatically assuming that she
that's
meant.
a good point. That's a good point.
And if she's had that enough times, or even just once is enough, when especially if you're trying to be aware and you're trying to learn, then that could be enough to like put you in a state of
scar
panic.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
in
I
the proper way,
think,
like she caught herself when I didn't even say anything.
yeah, but I think in her position to make it clear that that's not where what she's asking, the better way to phrase that would be have an add-on of like which organization or
Yeah, so
like
that
you
other
can
people
use
added
yeah
that.
you can use, there's a different way you can add it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
funny.
but
But
I
then
get yeah.
the other part is this is more of a networking thing because I don't know who she was, but this is as we were in this conversation and we were I said the cultural leadership board and we were about to kind of I guess repair the conversation and continue, but then a group came over. There's 3 people and like I took as a leader sort of said, talk to her like we've got to go or we've got to, we've come to get you kind of vibe. And then she said to me, the person standing up, she said to me like, oh sorry, we've got a, what's the phrase? People say like, oh we're stealing her away for we got to borrow her. People say that in networking. It was that kind of thing. So okay, I don't know her, I don't know don't know you. And then the lady that now sat down to me, she's like, oh yeah, sorry, I've got to go, but hopefully we get to catch up again. We never did, which I'm now extra sad for, because so the person that came and got her, fast forward 20 minutes later to the start of the show, and the conductor is on stage with her. So she is on the board at BMW.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm like, wait, if she and BMW are sponsoring this whole thing, so she's the director, and she came to get this woman that sat next to me. Who's this woman?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
yeah, that's
that's true. Because if you're to go and get someone, you get someone else to get them, right?
Yeah.
You would.
So
that's a shame.
Mad circle. And like later on, I spoke to because the lady at the London Symphony Orchestra, and then another person, like a really old, I think she said in the conversation, she's like 87, so she's like really old. She's a lady, as in Lord and Lady, and I think she's some kind of benefactor of the London Symphony. So that's a high level networking room. Yeah, I was not quite prepared for that.